Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win.
I guess we never know. Yes, people, I can proudly announce you guys, we have truly conquered Racenet. Damn, what a journey it was. Race month is done, like officially done by tomorrow. It's November 7 right now. There's 1 day left until Racenet goes down, but I think it's already down, and what other way would be there to celebrate by playing that last race game that we didn't showcase yet on the stream, GRID Autosport. So we also have a debutee on stream. And man, it has been some journey, but we made sure that we unlocked every single achievement that was going to be affected by the Racenet server closure. So yeah, maybe they're going to close everything, all the multiplayer stuff, but I highly doubt it. So I think we're currently, as of now, safe, and I'll showcase all the stuff that we have done. Yeah, man, I'm exhausted. There was some long days of grinding, 7 different race titles that we have saved, so to speak, and we've done basically all the online stuff, all the Racenet stuff, and now we can sit back and relax and just showcase the single player, and we can just choose whatever race title we want to play now and then finish on at our own pace, which is still fast though, because it's day 311. We take no breaks and we're here once again, and let's have some fun with this race title, GRID Autosport. As I said, let's test if Racenet is down actually right now, because it was down. I was testing it a couple of times. Look, it's saying checking Racenet, communicating with Racenet. All right, that doesn't matter. So we're right now in the lobby. This should be fine. And then you go here. Is it still open? It's open for now. It's open for now. So like there is still a little tiny window, but I have tested this several times on different GRID titles. And like the last hour, it was all down on every single game, and now it's back up. So man, like if there is someone out there that still wants to do some of the stuff, all of it is going to be impossible for you, but if you still want to do some stuff, like man, the time is now. Do not wait any minute. This is the platinum medal we got in this specific game, because if you are paying close attention here in the top left corner, you can actually see that we already got 2 achievements. You guys know. Hi there, Eli, welcome. How are you doing on the late night stream? You guys know, of course, that I like to showcase every minute of the grind, every single minute of it, but last night it was just too difficult. Like I had to be there the entire night, and like it was just me monitoring the situation on if I could go in and do a game or not, and it was really hard for me to do any live structure there. You guys would just be sitting here watching a screen, and like me coming in after like every so now and then. But yeah, if you pay close attention, you see we already got 2 achievements out of the 60. Which one do we already got? Like I'm just gonna show you these 2, then we're gonna do some racing, and then I'll do a full recap on what we have done this entire racing month. Look, we got these 2. This one is for splashing some cash and bought your first car in online. This one is not going to be affected by the Racenet closure. This one is going to be affected by the Racenet closure, because a matter of fact was earlier when I tried to go for this one, Racenet was down and I could not enter this final challenge. I could not play the challenge mode. So then I used the VPN to get a different IP address, like a different country, and then I could go back in, quickly do the racing challenge, and boom, we got a platinum medal in Racenet challenge. It's the only achievement which I'm 100% sure of that's going to be affected by the Racenet server closure. Besides that, this game should be completely safe, because I could, when the Racenet was down, I could still access every area of this. Besides this specific Racenet challenge section, when Racenet is down and you click this, you cannot go in. So right now I can still go in and out. Let me see. Yeah, it's surprising to me, because like I said earlier, I could not go in, and this should still be safe. Talking about GRID Autosport, this game, it is a big completion. It's like a 200 hours estimated completion, mainly because the online segment Like right here, it's also saying Racenet account details, whatever. But if there's no Racenet, you're still gonna get dropped into this, but you cannot drop into the Racenet challenge. That is the difference. This Xbox Live section should still be fine past November 8th. And that's why I got an American flag here. You see my American flag? I had an American VPN trying to go for this achievement, so that is like, I'm not even sure if I can get rid of this American flag. But man, I like the USA, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm a USA citizen now. All right, so what are we gonna do today? We're gonna celebrate this final day of race month. It's not that we're gonna say goodbye to all of the racing titles on our channel. You know what our channel is about. We play every game out there. Race title doesn't matter, but this race month was all about getting most of the stuff done, and we did all of it. So let's have a look at what this is about. This, of course, it's about racing, but like, how good is this game? I'm not too sure. Alright, we're gonna get dropped into a race straight away, and I was not ready yet. Thank you for the bump. Let me press start real quick, because I need to pull my chat up. Alright, so we're gonna get dropped into this career mode, and I have a nice vehicle to start off with. It's actually on the thumbnail, so man, I'm not sure, man. I might be lucky these days. Everything is going smoothly. No, it's not going smoothly, but we managed to do all the stuff we want. Man, we're accomplishing these goals, and really happy about it. Let's keep it up. So far, since we started this channel in the beginning, January 1st, beginning of this year, every single stream we set ourselves a certain goal to do something, and man, I feel like everything has been working out fine besides the Stampede racing game. But let's not talk about that one. It's a crappy game anyway. Like, I didn't even want to play that one. But yeah, that was a free-to-play game. It's like, and there was this one achievement which you cannot attain anymore. But that's all. Like I'm not gonna. I'd rather have these games done. So this is the first race we play in this career mode. Like I said, this is the second grid game that we are playing on the channel, because the first one was Grid 2 that we did the last couple of days. And in Grid 2, everything is safe. Grid Autosport, there was this one platinum medal which we got. Is there any other grid games out there? Yes, there's like 2. You get Race Driver Grid. That one luckily only has offline achievements, so that one we can do whenever we like. And then you get Race Grid Legends, I believe. That one also only has offline achievements. So kind of crazy though, but I like it. I mean, I like having achievements in a game or trophies which don't have any time pressure on them. So yeah, the newest grid game, Grid Legends, you can always get whenever you like. Like, are we supposed to try to win? Of course we're supposed to try to win here, but it's, yeah, we started pretty much all the way in the back. Are they expecting me to do a 2-lap and overtake 30 people, or how many are there? I'm not too sure. We'll see though. Like, I don't think I'm going to be first place. I'm 8th position right now. And yeah, that is race month for us, guys. I'm going to do a full recap. Like, we'll do a couple of races first. I want to chill a bit. And then we're going to talk about, like, all the stuff. I'm going to showcase you all the stuff that we have done today. Which was a lot, man. It's been a lot. I never expected to be able to... Wow. That sucks. Oh, yeah, we can do flashbacks here. Well, that is good, because that was the worst turn ever. I'm not sure how many flashbacks we can do, because yeah, we've done a couple of games with a flashback system in there. Wow, the AI is also switching now, and still we messed this up a little bit because the AI was just dropping in front of me. Like, this might be a game where you have infinite amount of flashbacks. If I look at the lower left corner, yeah. I don't really like that mechanic, even though it helped us in this turn. I don't like the flashback mechanic. I feel like it's a little bit like cheating. But who cares right now? Now it doesn't really matter anyway. Like, I'm over the moon that we made all of these Racenet titles. that we actually managed to do all of it. It was so close to like us missing an achievement left or right. We managed to grab it all, and it was quite an adventure last night. That's why, like, I feel like I owe you guys a recap on that, what happened. And then we're gonna make like a little plan for what's next, for what we're gonna do after this. Like, now race month is done. It was race month plus 8 days actually. It's done now. Now we can see what is our next chapter of the channel. It's not gonna be taking the #1 spot in this race though, because we are 7th or something.
You've just seen a glimpse of what awaits you. And now, you're about to take the first steps in your motorsports career. Your goal? Take on each of the cross-discipline Grid Championships, culminating in the Grid Legends Series. Competitions that only the best can compete in, and only a champion can win. But first, you'll have to race for increasingly more demanding and prestigious teams through the proving grounds of ever tougher championships spanning 5 single disciplines across touring, open wheel, endurance, tuner, and street racing. Welcome to the ultimate motorsports challenge. Welcome to GRID Autosport.
Yeah, so about this game, I never really expected us to be able to pull it off. Alright, you know what's coming next, right, guys? If you already know me, you know what's coming next, because we always put it like this. Free advertisement. Age, let's keep it like that. Nationality, American. I'm not American, guys. Tell you that. Nicknames. I already see the one that we're gonna go for, but let me check real quick. We'll take boss. Or is that trophy? No, no trophy. Nothing like it. No trophy, nothing. Right, we're gonna take this one. Boss.
XP is what you need to earn in order to progress through the disciplines on your way to the Grid Championships. The settings available have an impact on the rate at which you earn XP. You can change these settings at any time.
Alright, these are the difficulty settings, and the more difficult we make it for ourselves, the higher the XP is what we will gain. Bonus XP is standing at 24% right now. How difficult are we gonna make this journey for us in this game? You got very easy, medium, hard, very hard. I feel like obviously when we started out this racing month journey, we started off in Dirt 3. I think I put Dirt 3 on easy or something, just I had a good excuse because it was the first racing game that we played on the channel. Not in my life, of course, but now I feel like I'm obliged, or like how you say this, like I'm forced to at least play medium, at least to be taken seriously, right? So we take medium difficulty, it's fine, and then just damage full AI difficulty. I'm gonna keep that all medium. Flashbacks, the amount of flashbacks. Oh, the less I do, the more percentage I get. So I feel when it comes to flashbacks, usually when I use flashbacks, it's only like a max amount of 3. It depends though. If there's like this crazy track where you have to do a lot of drifting, or you have to you have to get a platinum medal, let's say in Dirt 3, then I use all of my flashbacks. But in this game, I think 3 would be sufficient. That would be the absolute max that we ever would need. Transmission gonna keep automatic. I'm a controller player. I think one day on the channel we'll go to a steering wheel, but for now, stability control. Do we want stability control? It's -2. Nah, it's fine. No cornering assist. No. Racing line. How much do we gain from this? 2%. I don't need a racing line. Race length though, ×2, ×5. No. If I could do the race length a little bit shorter, I would have done it. All right, that's it. Apply, and then we have, let's see, So we have career progress. Oh yeah, so it's like the 5 different event types. We're all level 1 in all of these, which makes sense because we just started. Awards. All of the awards in the different disciplines. We have no awards yet, but something tells me that that is gonna change soon enough. But like, let's not focus on what we don't have. Let's start a new season.
Select one of 5 disciplines to compete in. Right now, the Grid Championships are locked, but making progress across the other disciplines will gain you entry to these prestigious championships.
Alright, so we cannot enter the final championship part. We have to earn our way in by choosing one of these. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Start from the beginning. Touring.
High contact pack racing, where the emphasis is on the ability to overtake with confidence. Competing in cars with closely matched specifications, teammates must work together to improve their standings over a championship. Race weekends are often split into multiple rounds at the same location, where grid order is reversed for the second round. These are your available championships. Committing to the longer season will mean more races, but will also earn you more XP for the chosen discipline.
That is a tough decision. I feel like, so if we choose a championship with more events in there, we'll get more XP. But maybe we have to play all of these. I'm not too sure. I can choose one of these two. There's 2 events, and this one has 3 events and 1 cup and 2 offers. I feel like I'm gonna go for this one. It has an extra event and a cup. I just want to know what the cup is like. I just want to find out soon enough. Don't want to miss that opportunity. So we go into Touring Car League.
Here are your first 2 team offers. Once you have chosen, you are with them for the season. The team target is what you need to achieve to fulfill your contracts and bring in better offers season after season. Hit
Right,
team bonus
Oakley
for
Motorsport.
more XP and more lucrative team offers.
Oakley Motorsport or Razor Motorsport? There's a little bit of difference in XP. Like overall, this one gives better XP. Razor makes sense because I'm a streamer, but vehicle setup capability low. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Here the vehicle setup capability is none. We go for this one, I feel like, because it's like more XP anyway. So
Before
Oakley
you accept
Motorsport
an
it
offer
is.
from a team, tab through the details for the season ahead to make an informed decision.
Oh. So we get the info about the season before we choose what sponsor we take. Man, let's not overthink this. I have a teammate, Gabriel Moreau, an unproven rookie driver with a lot of potential, but currently lacks experience, resulting in frequent mistakes. Of course, we do have to drag this guy along. We got an achievement, the first one of today. We can breathe again. Oh, it's an easy one for just starting up the season. In this game, it's not always going to be that easy. All right, let's start doing some races, like do this event or something, and then I'm going to do a full recap on all the stuff we've done in Racing Month.
Jump on the other teams right from the get-go. He's been showing good form recently. We want to place
Oh, I have a rival, Diego Gomez. This is the paddock area. Qualifying. Man, I really hate qualifying. I don't like that. It just takes too long. I think we're just gonna go in straight away, man. We'll manage. Let's go straight away. Let's go in. Oh, I start at number 16. Man, it might be worth it to qualify. I don't know yet what the structure is in this game. Maybe it's okay still.
driver standings by the end of the season. I've asked your teammate to try and hold their position.
So I have a teammate, I have no clue where he is, and I have a new vehicle. Oh, defensive or an aggressive teammate? Oh, you can be a bit aggressive. Whoops, I just hit my teammate out of all of these 16 people. Bro, what the hell? Got slammed by the other competitor. So I'm not too sure yet, like if we need to qualify for these events and get higher starting position. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Today is not about like going into this racing game and being an absolute animal by doing the most efficient playthrough ever. Like I invested all of my energy of this week into getting the Racenet stuff done, really. I hope my teammate is like, I'll put him to more aggressive. Push.
To push for a higher position.
Push for a higher position indeed, because I'm gonna hit you. Man. Like, I'm not sure what how hard medium difficulty is, but the thing is, I don't want to be aggressive myself because I don't want to hit my teammate. But he's also slow as fuck. I need to figure out how I can do an overtake. We get 3 laps. I swear to God, it might be worth it to qualify in this game, because I don't see myself getting first place here. Okay, let me get inside. Let me get inside, teammate. Ah, damn it.
All right, boss. You're off the pace after the first lap. Chase down the pack.
I beat my teammate who is supposed to be aggressive and pushing, but he didn't. So far for the rookie. Like, I'm cutting inside hard now, a little too hard. Alright, come on, push. Yeah, at least we take a couple of positions and we still have 1 lap to go. We're 10th position, we started at 16 or 18. This guy, man, on my right. Piss off. I should have went for it. Yeah, maybe I need to qualify in these events. It's hard to overtake people. Or we're gonna be satisfied with a 10th position, I don't think so. My teammate is just not doing anything, really. That is one thing for sure. I put him to push, but I feel like he's still like the last guy. Yeah, he's still 16th. That is useless. My ranked teammates, guys, my ranked teammates. It's not even ranked.
Now, pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace, let's go. Okay.
You're in position 9. Choose your moment and get through. Last lap, let's push through now.
Not bad. I'm satisfied with. I think we need to get at least 6th position or something for the sponsor objective. Or 7th now. It was at 7th or better, I believe. So, and we're doing decent. Come on, 1 big push. I think for the next event we'll do a qualify round. Come on, get out of the way. Flashbacks, yeah, I still have flashbacks. Thanks for letting me know. I actually forgot. Alright, at least we overtake this guy. We're 6th. Overall, I think that's decent. Maybe we can do 1 more. Like, should I really try slipstream? I feel like slipstream is not really working here. I was 6th. I feel like when we started out at 6th, we overtake 10 people. It's not bad.
Currently 4th in this championship.
Yo, Reggie, welcome. Welcome, GRID Autosport back in the racing era. Yes, like we're first time that we're playing GRID Autosport here to celebrate the ending of racing month. We're 6th position. We started off 16th. Eli, you're saying, so I took medicine for my migraine a while back. Now I'm focused on my Discord server. Too curious about it to wait for the other day to make it. I have the same. That's healthy obsession though. Healthy obsession to do it better. Alright, yeah, it might be worth it to do a qualify round. Raven West. We got 13 points. Man, I'm gonna do qualify round in the next one. Should I? Yeah, I should. I want a better starting position. Can I? Oh, we cannot upgrade the vehicle. No tuning capabilities. No. Or was there? No, it's locked. Event rules. Oh shit! I cannot do a qualify event. It's just for the start of the event. All right, good to know. Good to know. Let's just try to make most of this. Yeah, let's first do this. Let's first do this. I was thinking about like giving a quick overhaul on what we did. We start in the 11th position. It's because of my teammate who was 16th. This is the last day of racing month, which means it doesn't mean that there will not be any racing anymore. It will just mean that, especially the online stuff of racing, will be a little less. Thanks a lot. Jeez, I almost bumped me off the road. I'm sorry. I need to use a flashback here. Like, what is happening? They're ganging up on me. Are you serious? You see this? That's 2 of my flashbacks already. Like, let's be careful here. I'm gonna push back. Yeah, alright. I have to say, man, the AI is pretty aggressive here and they don't care if they hit you or not. There we go again. I'm in a good mood and I like to keep it that way. So don't push me. Oh shit. That was pretty rough. That guy is last place now. Oh shit. Not gonna like it. Someone need to overtake him without like just crashing into his rear end. Because that's what was gonna happen if I keep accelerating. And just take damage for no reason. But man, overall, this is my second Grid game, of course. We didn't finish Grid 2 yet. We just got all the online stuff. But I like the series. I like this franchise. It seems to be a nice one. So already looking forward to all of the streams that we do to complete the entire career mode and all that stuff. But I'm not sure how difficult that will be, because it's all different for all racing titles, right? Some career modes are easier than others. In this one, I don't expect too much difficulty anyway. Like overall, you could even select what difficulty you wanted. I chose medium, just so I get a little better experience, or a little better, yeah, experience, but also improve my skills. I want to. Like every game that we play, we do like the achievements and we do like to unlock all of that, but at the end of the day, I also like to be a better gamer in general, better racer in this case, because there might be another game in the future where we need some serious skill, and if I've only been playing on easy, well, I'm gonna fall short in these other games. So we like to up our skills for sure. Go. There's like 2 more positions. We can definitely get first place here because there's 3 more laps. Let's just take it easy. I'm not gonna be really aggressive. I've only 1 flashback, by the way, so I chose to do 3. I haven't done anything for my teammate's AI, by the way. He's just balanced on position 7. I can just keep it that way. You can just stay there, or should I say I push it? I tell him to push. In the lower left corner, you can actually see what I told my teammates he should be doing. I'm gonna get... This guy's gonna crash. My vehicle needs a little bit more power. That's my rival, Diego. Diego Gomez is my rival. And we're in front of the rival. This guy is... And he went off the road and he still got that speed. Alright, last guy. Let's push him a bit. It's either pushed or be pushed in this one. Here we go. See you guys. First place. I kind of like this vehicle. It's not bad. Just very basic or like stable. Yeah, it's a lot easier when there's not a lot of other vehicles on the road to take your corners like this. Oh no, I jinxed it. I'm such a jinxer, man. Okay, I'm gonna use the flashback here. Like at the exact moment I said that, I messed up. Alright. Just misjudged this turn because it was hard to see what was gonna happen. These guys are not done yet. I have to stay in front of this one. He's trying to pass me. Oh my god. I take the inside of the turn here. There's no way he's gonna pass me. He's almost going to pass me. Damn, we got it. First of many achievement as well. Not sure what that is about. We'll see soon. I guess it's winning. What did my teammate do? 13th, he went down. My god, how is a team going to win a championship like this? I need a new teammate. This guy is 15th. Sadly, we did not win. Like, we're second place overall. Event 1 of the 3 though. We can still... Oh my god, look at Raven West Motorsport. 66 points. It is unbeatable. That is unbeatable, sadly. Just at the start of the career, we did a bunch of sponsor contracts here. We finished ahead of your teammate. That was easy. Complete a race event without collisions is also one of the objectives, and lead for a lap during a race event. All right, like we gotta do that next time, but doing no collisions. Not sure how hard that is going to be. This is going to be the final event, Autodrome do Algarve. We're gonna get dropped straight into this, I believe. Yeah, so there's nothing really what we can do here. Oh, we can practice. Nah, we don't need practice. That is like too much time to also start practicing these events. We don't really need that. Alright, let's just do this final first. Final, we'll do... I start 16th again. Is that... Why is that? It's not big. I could not qualify. They've really tried to sabotage us once again. I'll put my teammate to attack right now, immediately from the get-go. Let's see what he does, because... Yeah, bro, how am I not gonna get a collision in all of this? I'm not gonna go for that objective. I hope there's gonna be like one other event where we have maybe like 1 or 2 opponents. That's too much cutting inside. Damn it, I got a penalty for that. So the penalty, like when you cut when you go over the line, you slow down. That's the penalty. Don't go over. Shite, I went over it. A little bit. Man, how many laps do we got? We got 3. I should just be patient. This is not over the line. My vehicle has to be entirely over the line to get a penalty, so... No. Okay, we have 3 flashbacks. 3. I can set the amount of flashbacks that I want at the beginning. I'll get less experience if I do more flashbacks, but I had 3. I feel like 3 is a good overall. That should get me out of the most tight scenarios anyway. That's a great cutting inside. I like to do that. Just cutting inside and let the opponent push me a bit. So that's why I'm saying, man, how are you ever going to do this event without collision? And drive like a gentleman. But the AI, they don't care to crash into you. Look, I feel like Slipstream is not doing a lot in this game. Like, I'm behind the vehicle and I don't see any improvement. In some games it's more than others. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, white line penalty, but it's fine. Another one. As long as I keep these guys behind me, I'll make up for the rest. Alright, what position are we? 8. Halfway in the race. We're on schedule for getting #1 spot. And when it comes... Don't go over it. Nice. We didn't go over the line. When it comes to the difficulty in games that we even play on this channel, all of the channel goals are all about unlocking achievements and trophies. That's what it's all about. And a lot of games, they give you requirements like play the game on the hardest difficulty, complete the game without using any weapons or whatever. So we usually just follow whatever is necessary to unlock something here. And sometimes it's easier than others. Jesus Christ, how do I keep this control here? Okay. I think I'm satisfied with all that chaos there. 5th spot. We have a lot of time left. This is the first vehicle I get in this game, by the way, so it's only gonna get better from here on. The main reason why we started this game today is just that's the last race game of race month that we haven't showcased on the stream yet. And you guys know I want to showcase every bit, like every minute of the full completion of this game we're gonna showcase. Damn, that's definitely worth the penalty. Should I flashback there? Guys, I'm gonna flashback there. I have 2 left. Oh, this is my last flashback. Oops. No, this is my 2nd flashback. Now we take this turn better. I have 1 flashback now. Yeah, 1 more. To beat these last 3 guys. And then we did all we could, and I still think we're gonna get destroyed by Team Raven West. Because that's just a lot of, I feel like in Grid they always give you this godlike opponent in the beginning which you cannot beat. You have to work towards progressing in the game to be able to beat him eventually. The main reason why we cannot beat that team is because we get a teammate and he's still at position 16 right now. He's just gonna ruin the score every single time. So yeah, even if I get 1st place, he gets 16th and we end up in the middle of the board or something. Or not in the middle maybe, but you know what I mean. Oh. Okay, I lost some control there. Yeah, it was not an optimal turn, but... Wait, are we in a serious position here? Lap 3, yeah, okay, I gotta start overtaking them. They're a little bit faster. Don't go over. Yes, that was a good turn though. Didn't go over the line. That's all we can do. This is the 3rd lap. Yeah, that's the finish. All right, we're 4th position. I feel like that's still good because we started at 16th.
You're ahead of your teammate in the driver standings.
That's good enough. And overall, we got position 3. There's a lot of Raven West Motorsports. I think if I won every event, we might have been 1st place. This is event 2 out of the 3. Man, what am I missing here? How is that event 2 out of the 3? Didn't we already do 2? Okay, I guess we just go into the next one. I want to finish this event first, and then I'm gonna show you guys what we have done in this racing month on this channel, because we've been live for 311 days in a row, didn't miss a day, and we're a variety channel. We're a variety channel on the impossible mission to complete every game out there. Every game when it comes to achievements and trophies. So that is both Xbox and PlayStation for now. Who knows what the future might bring, but for now, yeah, these are the only platforms that have... You still have Steam though, you still have Steam PC achievements. They're also called achievements at least, so we don't need to do a rebranding when we want to start tackling Steam someday. But like, let's just start small steps at a time. The channel would get way too complicated if we start doing Steam right now. So yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to complete every game out there, both Xbox, PlayStation, and playing a different game every day, which we still did. We played racing titles now for 3 days in a row, but at least it was a different one. No, I think we did 2 Grid 2 streams though, I gotta be honest. 2 Grid 2 streams in a row, but that's usually the most you see here, that we play a similar game 2 days in a row. We want to keep it variety. Not everybody likes racing, but since we started this channel, we haven't really been into racing titles yet. We didn't really play a lot of racing games. Oh, so times have changed, because when the news came out that Racenet was gonna go down on November 8th, I thought, yes, this makes perfect sense. Now we can start tackling race games on this channel. So I gave a lot of love to the race games last month. We played seven games, and we got all the Racenet stuff done. Now it's just finishing up these career modes and still some multiplayer stuff. I hope that stays after November 8th. I think it will. It's like I'm 90% sure of that. Everybody is saying it, but you never know, right? You never know if they might pull the plug on all of the servers. Would that affect us heavily? Not really though, not really. Just a couple of games, then we would not be able to finish GRID Autosport, of course, because today's the first day that we play this. And this has a ridiculous grind. This was one of the grindiest race games out there. Like, if you want to get the full completion, all the multiplayer stuff done, well, be ready for like 100 to 200 hours of boosting, I would say, because no people, like, I don't expect a lot of people playing this right now. So if you have a game with no servers, or I mean servers but nobody playing, yeah, that was a big penalty for sure. Just gonna stay in front of the guy and hope he pushes me a bit. It's worth the penalty if I overtake and I keep him behind me. I feel like it's like 2 more and we have 1 lap left. It's fine, we're gonna get first place in this one. This one is a lot easier. My opponents are choking. They can't deal with the pressure. That last event is getting into their head. Last guy. You're gonna be a challenge for me. I'm gonna screw you, I'm sorry. There we go. Alright, we got first position. Bro, he's really trying. He's really trying to pass me immediately. Wait, okay, I go here. Should I brake? No. Okay, got it. Look at him. Alright, 1 more lap. We're already at first place somehow. All we gotta do is ride our best lap, and it was the fastest lap. I'm gonna play it safe though. Even though I have flashbacks, I'm gonna play it safe. Not like take a lot of risk in these turns. We're first place anyway. Just drive clean now. And yeah, overall, my overall experience of this racing month was really chaotic. It was really chaotic on the stream. I know it's like, if you are used to our channel and you know our content, well, there's a lot of structure into it. We usually play on specific days of the week. We play a specific type of game, right? So on the Mondays we play something light, easy, or like indie game maybe, or something grindy, but not the biggest event of the week. It's a Monday anyway. And then on Tuesday we play usually the worst thing ever. Like, whatever it is that's the worst thing in the week, I usually place it on a Tuesday. I just really don't like Tuesdays myself, maybe that's why. I had to use my handbrake there. I'm not sure if that's gonna ruin us. Yeah, if you use handbrake, of course, it's gonna lose a lot of speed there in that turn. We're still first place. A little bit too distracted by the guys. I really want to keep him behind me, you know, so I still have to pay attention to the corners. So there is a plan in mind how we showcase the games we showcase, and like I said, Tuesday usually the most stupid stuff, whatever we still have to do. Are you kidding me? No, I'm gonna keep you behind me, my guy. His car is a little bit faster than mine, though. All right, we got first place. Very nice.
Playing that over and over. Great win. Just had them. That was 10.
Only the first event was bad, and my teammate is just bad. Like, he's 16th again. What is bro doing? And he's French. 5 points he has gathered for the team. 5 freaking points. I'm gonna show you the entire thing on TikTok, by the way. Like, for TikTok, it's pretty hard to, like, find a good format. Like, I'm gonna keep it for like this for this stream. Alright. What is the standings? This is the standings of the entire event? No way. 65 points. Oh, no, that's me personally. We get first position in the personal leaderboard. We're besides Nathan McCain, who is also having 65 points though. But as a team, we're doing bad. Surprise, surprise. 3rd place. Because my teammate is like 16th every race. What can I do? Alright, we've done a bunch of sponsor objectives. We've done every single one of the sponsor objectives except complete a race event without collisions. Like, honestly, I would be surprised if I could even do that like once in this entire game. If these events are like this the entire game, we're not gonna make it. But yeah, did all of the rest and get a bunch of XP here. Right, we get into the cup event, and that is just some notification of reward points, which we do not care too much about. Oh, I mean, it's like free money on Xbox, but just a little tiny bit. All right, this is a cup. We're not done yet. Oh my days! No. The pulling out the Mini Coopers.
He's been showing good form recently. We want to place ahead of them.
Yeah. Could not be a race title without these vehicles, right? Like, I don't really like them. I guess it's part of racing. 4 laps. We go into this first, and after this, because that's the last thing of this entire championship, after this event, I'm gonna showcase you guys all the stuff that we have done in race month. It's just gonna be a quick recap so that everybody's up to date with the channel and like when we'll be moving forward from tomorrow, because we're here every day. Because there's like a lot of, I would think a lot of people would take a break after this. Like, that's how my body feels like right now. It's gonna be like, it's screaming for a break at the minute, but we cannot take a break here. So yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow again, something entirely different. I still have to think through what we're gonna focus on next. But hey man, this journey will never stop, guys. It's just like it is. Sometimes I'm asking myself like, hey, where's my personal finish line? It does not exist, guys. It does not exist. Like how I see it right now, I'll be here pretty much forever. Or until I cannot hold the controller anymore. Maybe that would be a good moment to call it a quits, because how can I get achievements then? Like, I'm not focused to getting the event done with no collisions. Like, that's going to be impossible to get it to all the way first place without collisions. If I have a good starting position, it would be doable. I start out at 16th position. I know how it goes in usual racing events. Usual racing events is like you have to do a qualifying round and whoever has the best time is placed first, but I didn't see a qualifying round in this one. So far it's going smoothly, and I think playing this game in... That's my teammate. How are you 4th place and blocking me? And pushing me as well. I guess he found his vehicle. This guy is made for Mini Cooper. Yeah, right, great. That was good. I really leaned in toward him crashing into me. Well, it's like 4 more laps and just 1 guy that we need to pass. This is gonna be easy. Question is, do I completely destroy him now? Get him off the track? Try? Or just...
You've set the fastest lap this race.
Oh my god, this guy, man. I'm gonna push him a bit. Shit, that might be worse for me. I feel like when you really try to push him and sabotage him in this game, it's like worse for yourself. It's the same as in Grid 2. We played a lot of Grid 2 the last 2 days, and it was exactly the same. When like I was playing the online, and when I try to push someone, it's terrible for you. Like like they have a force. It's almost like they have a little force field around them. You bounce back onto the track and you crash. This is how it goes. Man, I still have all of 3 of my flashbacks. Which I'm... damn it. Why did I do a handbrake there? Okay, I lost some speed, but it's still fine. We're first place. Let's just keep it clean now. 3 laps out of the 4. Cruising to victory, I would say. This is actually the car where I got my platinum medal in the Racenet challenge. So this GRID Autosport game has only one achievement, I believe, or trophy if you're on PlayStation, where Racenet will have a direct impact on you being able to unlock it. It's just one. It's just this one achievement, and we got it. We got it early today. This was the only thing I had to do off stream. I just had to do it. Like, time was of the essence. I could not even I could not spend any minute in going live. Like, I always need to make a little description, thumbnail, that kind of stuff. I could not go live there. I was just like, let's get it over with. Let's do it quickly, because you never know when Racenet is gonna go down permanently. I think the same happened when it comes to FIFA 23. That game just went offline a day before. So I thought maybe Racenet is also gonna go down a day before. Of course, it's a different publisher, developer, but you never know. So I was just about, let's focus on getting it done. All right, we got first place pretty easily in this one. Do I win a cup now? Because this was a cup, this was not the event. So we did 3 events and then we switched over to cup. Automatically. Okay, again, no collisions. Whoa, we got 2 new objectives here. So the one of all-ins, like, these guys are insane. They expect me to pass 16 people and not having a collision. I'm sorry, man, not this lifetime. Second one is Cobra Motorsport. Finish ahead of your teammate in a race event. I did do that, or didn't he play? Like, why is it? Oh, it's a race event. This was not a race event. Lead for a lap during a race. So this was not considered a race event then. Or it is, because I got all of these other ones. I'm not too sure why. Like, I'm pretty sure that I was ahead of my teammate. It just didn't register or something. Next event. Alright, stop spamming events, man. How is that possible that we have to do another event? It's event 3 of the 3. Alright, it seems like a very easy track though. Let's secure that individual first place position. Good luck, Gabriel, with getting a few points for the team. Maybe it would be nice if you could get a point. Because this guy, my teammate, is like 16th spot every single time. Oh, here you can qualify. 3 laps, no restraints. Let's qualify this time and see how that goes. Do we want to? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens if I get first place. Then it's a little bit annoying. Doing career mode and then doing qualify every single time. Maybe there's like a setting where I can turn that off. I don't think so. Holy shit, that was a tight turn. We still took it decently, I would say. Especially considering it was our first time that we saw this turn.
You were slow through sector 1 compared to the lap leader.
A little bit slower, 1 second slower than the leader, which is fine. Like, if we just end up being like 5th position or something, we're gonna get an easy finish, I would say. There we go. We're first place in the timing now. Very easy track to do though, Jesus Christ. Alright, we get a crazy hairpin. I need to really slow down here, and I'm not doing that. I have a flashback, guys. I have 3 flashbacks. I'm gonna use it in this one. Like, this is just hard to predict when you have to brake, right, in this, especially with the speed, and considering I don't use these vehicles all the time. It's the first time I'm using this specific one. I think our first time was good anyway. Let's just still give it a go to improve our time. Oh, we lost a lot of seconds there. Yeah, it's okay. I think the first lap that we did is gonna end up being the best time. Oh no, it's not. Aaron West has the better time. Yeah, it's just the first turn which I butchered. I butchered that first turn. Let's try to do it better this time. We have one more lap after this. Alright, let's try to take this turn really good. I start braking now. Still not enough. My god. I gotta be crazy early with the...
Come on, last lap. All or nothing.
No, it's too much. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna use my last flashback here. This is the last one anyway. I have a lot of difficulty when it comes to this specific turn. This one is even worse. Alright. Well, this lap is not going to do anything for us. We can just enjoy the view here and just look at nature maybe while doing this. Yeah, we just have to rely on that first time that we did. The first time that we did is 6th position right now. Like, I'm satisfied with that. Not sure why I had so much... Like, it's one of the hardest turns, right? You have a hairpin turn after going extremely hard. And then I have not driven this car before, just today. So you don't really know how it brakes and how responsive this is. I think I just need to do a heavy brake, really heavy there. But it's fine, we got 6th position when it comes to the time. Just 2 seconds behind the leader anyway, so. Alright, race Sunday, 6 laps. It's 6 laps with 2 races. Jesus Christ, man. It's big, lot of events.
Position 6, and your teammate is 16th on the grid.
As you know, guys, on this channel we always I do my homework. I always say I do my homework, which basically means I always check before I go live what should we focus on, what is the most efficient way of playing through this game and getting all the achievements or trophies. I always do my homework, and if I don't, I'll tell you at the beginning of the stream. Like, I usually, if there's like a game where it doesn't really matter, you can just do a playthrough and you'll get most of the stuff, then I might say at the beginning, like, I had no time to check and just playing and enjoying the story, whatever, and you get everything anyway. I'll make sure of it. So far, if you look on our YouTube, then you see all the playthroughs that we have done so far on all of the games. I think I need to do a recount, but I think so far on this channel we showcased at least 70 games start to finish. Games like Resident Evil 1, 0, Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection. I'm just picking out a few. Hunt Showdown as well. Hunt Showdown. How could I forget about Hunt Showdown? It took a long time to do that one. Might have been one of the longer completions. Such a long... Because it's also the way how we did that Hunt Showdown game. Like, Hunt Showdown is an extraction shooter. It's all multiplayer. There's no single player in there. And I think the most efficient way would be there to get a fixed team of 2 people and just play with them every single evening. But like, it's pretty hard for me to get a fixed team on that game or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, let's just go in Rambo. Let's just do solo against trios, which we did. And well, it gave you some like nice situations and not so nice situations. Got quite tilted sometimes, but we made it happen. We did the entire game. And it's just one of the examples. Like, we're a variety stream, so we showcase everything here in an efficient manner. And when it comes to this GRID Autosport game, I'm not too sure what the career mode will look like. That's what I want to say. I like all of my effort has been lying into doing all of the online stuff, all the Racenet stuff, which is done by today. And today I was about, let's just chill and go into this career mode. There's no missables in this game anyway. You can just play career and then see what you should focus on later at any point. Alright, we take this turn a lot better now, you see? Yeah. Okay, maybe Maybe I lose a lot of pace with the handbrake. I'm not too sure on this one. Of course, it's not like the perfect turn, but it's a lot better than what we did earlier. I have a feeling it's going to be really hard to get the top position in this one, though. Like, number 1 and 2 are really fast, and they're not slowing down. I would say this is a good turn. Maybe lost a little bit too much speed. How many laps? 5.
Just 2 cars up ahead.
Yeah, I lose a little bit too much pace in this one. I think I have to avoid handbraking there. Handbrake can be good, right? The handbrake. But more, this is not like actual hairpin turn or corner. Like, I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to the terminology on some of these like situations, on-track situations, but I know quite a bit. Well, I drive mostly on intuition, which can get me far enough, because we did all of the stuff Racenet is affecting, so there's that. That's all we really need here.
You're in 3rd place.
That was better, I believe. I think that was the best type of turn we could have done, almost, like when it comes to losing speed or not. But I'm not gonna catch up on these two guys. Like, they're just driving too fast. This is gonna be a 3rd position. And it is my first personal experience in the Grid series. Never ever played a Grid game until last, what was it, Wednesday. And it needed to get into it a little bit, because it is a little bit arcadey. It's like hard to pinpoint, like, this is not really simulation. It's a bit arcadey. But it's good though, it's good, I kind of like it.
Got the team targets sewn up before the season's over.
And still playable in 2025, I mean, it's not always the case with all the race titles. We got that 3rd position. We're overall, individually, standing 2nd place. 80 points. So it all comes down to the last. Is there one more? Or is this the last one? And 3rd place as a team. Damn, I skipped that one too fast. Yeah, we're 3rd place as a team. Alright, I think I need to win this one. And then only then I'll be 1st in the individual ranking. Oh my god, I'm 14th now?
Teammates on pole.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's like... Ah, I get it. I don't need to qualify then. My other competitors are right next to me. Like, we don't need to do a qualify round then in this game. There's not Nathan McCain. Well, he didn't have the best start there. I think this is the last event of the entire championship. Would be really nice if I can pass some people. Here, one. Should I just bump into Nathan? Just absolutely destroy his record. Go down together. Take him down to hell. I'm gonna crash into these guys. Let's try. Oh shit. Sorry, Nathan. Sorry. Not so sorry. That was the other, like, how is he gonna recover from that? Yo, I got pushed. I'll push you back, bro. He pushed me on the line, this guy next to me. Right, stop it, stop it. I think we, like, how do you call it? T-bone? We T-boned Nathan. Nathan McCain is 16th right now. Man. He's not gonna like it. I'm gonna let my team attack. He's 6th spot. He's in the 6th spot right now. Not sure if that's gonna help at all. Yo, the guy crash into it real hard? That's not it, is it? I think it's still fine actually, somehow. Did I just crash into my teammate? Was that my teammate? That could have been my teammate, honestly. I'm sorry, man. You're gonna be replaced anyway. There's a third lap. Eighth position. Aaron Wesley is 9th. He's behind me. That's the other guy in the top of the leaderboard. So we're at least above these other guys.
Through the halfway point.
I'm not sure. It's okay. It's okay. We're close. This vehicle, man, this is not it. Like the pace. We don't have that top speed. Okay, come on. Push. Maybe it's also because of the damage, just accumulated damage. That could also totally be possible. Like, we have crashed quite a bit. I'm gonna crash again right now. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna crash. I just want to cut inside real quick. Yeah, alright, thank you. There we go. 2 more laps and I think we're done with the championship. Then we're going to do a full recap on all the stuff we done in race month, because it was quite a journey. It left me completely exhausted last day. Today I took it easy. Still went live, of course, as we always do. But today the plan is also to take it a little easy. Take a breather from yesterday. Still, even tomorrow, we're gonna pick an entirely different game. It's not gonna be anything racing tomorrow. We're gonna pick a different game, which is in the lineup. Like, I'm not spamming new title. I'm not spamming games that... Oh, who is that? It's like a vehicle standing still. Is that my competitor? My rival? Nathan McCain is still 16th. I feel like his vehicle is down or something. So I'm not playing a new game every day and starting from scratch, right? We're a channel to complete the games we play. So that makes it a little bit different to other variety streamers. That's why I wanna be absolutely sure that people that know this channel know what we're about. So we start new games, and whenever we start a new game, we play it like once a week until it's finished. That's how we do.
Well done. You beat Nathan McCain.
I beat Nathan McCain and I made him go 16th spot by just ramming him as well.
Great season for the team. We finished 3rd in the team standings.
Aaron Wesley is still right behind me, too bad. But Nathan McCain, he didn't even finish, I feel like. Oh, he did finish. It's crazy bad time. He's even, like, he is behind my teammate, which says a lot. How? Look at that. We're first position after that bad race. First position above Aaron Wesley and above Nathan McCain. Not too bad for a first championship. But sadly, as a team, we got 3rd position. Like, I cannot carry this guy, my teammate, to 179 points. So we're 3rd place as a team. You get the achievement Brand Awareness. So the counter goes up. That's 5 out of 60. You get anything else? Complete a race event without collisions. I got that? If that means that there was no collisions, well, that is crazy. Like, what am I not understanding here? It's okay, we did 5 sponsor contracts. We go on to level 2 in career mode. Unlocks its Autosport Touring Championship. End of season 1.
Your team will be happy. You did
Just
everything
warming up
else,
achievement.
and that's a clear message to the other teams that you mean business.
And top step. And through the hoops. Damn, a lot of unlocks. That's it. We did both of the sponsor contracts here. The big ones, finish 8 or above, finish 7th or above in the mini challenge. Almost level 3 already. Award, 1st place and 1st place. So that seems like we don't have to do that anymore. 39,000 XP in the first. It seems like a big career, this game. Big career mode. Once we hit level 3, we can do the Grid Grand Slam. It unlocks.
You had a great first season. By completing the team target, you've caught the attention of some of the bigger teams. They'll be offering more and expecting more. Carry on in your chosen discipline or try something new for the season ahead.
Alright, interesting. So, basically said that because we had a better position, we get new sponsor, of course, new sponsor contracts. And that was an entire season. So playing that championship was an entire season. It was like, how many races did we do? Maybe like 10 or something. It was a pretty that was a lot. I mean, we've been here for an hour already. That was our first season in GRID Autosport. The next thing that we have to do is like season 2, of course, but let's see, awards. We did the touring discipline, and you get 5 disciplines plus the Grid series, like the Grand Slam championship. So our first discipline was touring. Available to enter? No, we cannot enter this one. Interesting. So we got first place in these 2. This is all not available to enter. I guess we start the new season first before we can pick anything, really. We can check what one of these is about, but before we do so... Alright, that's just the career progress. We're gonna start a new season. I think we'll do one more. One more today. But before that, we're gonna do a full recap on all the stuff that we have done in Racenet, because that is definitely necessary. So, let's have a quick overview. Like, you know, also on this channel, I go live at least 1 hour per day. At least that's the bare minimum, but usually we are live a lot more. We are live on average, I would say 4 hours, between 4 to 6 hours a day, because we take things seriously here. So, I'm gonna do a full recap on... Let me give you some music here. I could do that, right? Give you some music. So guys, this has been our racing month. Live for 311 days in a row now. Yes, 311 days in a row. Completing every game out there. It doesn't matter what. If it has achievements or trophies, we'll play it. And that brought us some pretty strange adventures at some times. We've been into retro classics, into a Halloween event on Man of Medan, into an old golf game. Really? An old golf game? Yes, an old golf game. PGA Tour 2K21. Like Madden, American football, doesn't matter. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We did everything. We do everything here. Sim Airport Simulator game. Really? Are you going to torture yourself with the Sim Airport game? Well, it's not even that bad, but I get it, man. It might not be the best stream content in some of these games. Doesn't really matter, but we play everything here. I think you get that. So now let's focus on this race month. What did we do for the last 30 days plus 8? Because it's November. It's November 8 now officially. Where I'm at, it's November 8th. So that's the closure date of Racenet. So around 38 days ago, I read the news and it was saying Racenet is gonna go down and it's gonna impact quite a lot of games. Alright, I was already busy trying to go for other games and trying to get other completion server closure games. Like, look at this one, Madden NFL 22 also closed its servers, but we were there right on time. Same goes for PGA Tour 2K21. We were there right on time. The FIFA 23 game, I wanted to do it, but there was already an unobtainable in that one, dated from like 2023. Sorry, I cannot go back in time. If I could, I would make it, but like that one was already not achievable. And I had 2 options. I was gonna be like, should we try to raise the percentage all the way up, or should just keep it like this? And I was too busy with other games, like the golf game was like last minute completion. Like we had no time there. So we just kept it like this with FIFA 23. F that. Anyway. What I was about to say. The race one, right? So I was already doing some server closure games. I was doing another one. Where is it? Warlander. Warlander is going to close its servers in January 2026. I can't find the game now. Warlander is just a free-to-play game. It's like you get dropped into a match with 100 people, medieval times, and here it is, Warlander. So I think around 38 days ago we were doing Warlander. Just got that completion, and I was checking the news. I was like, what is next for our channel? Then I read the news. It was like, Racenet is gonna go down, and a lot of race titles are gonna be affected. At first, it just looked like there was only going to be 3 race games that were supposed to go down, which was Need for Speed Rivals, Dirt 3, and like GRID Autosport, GRID 2, and maybe another one. But it left out like 2 or 3 other race titles, which I'll be talking about shortly. So at first, I was like, let's dive into this. I'm not even sure, like there's no way I can complete all of these 7 race titles. It's impossible. That we don't, like in 1 month, only 1 month we have to do all of this. Like when you are climbing a mountain, you should not focus on the top of the mountain, right? You just do it one step at a time. So that's what we did. We picked up our first race title, and it was Need for Speed Rivals, our first Need for Speed game in the entire franchise, which we covered on the channel. And we went for it. We went for the full completion. That game is already closed as of now. It's like, I mean, it's November 8th. Everything's going to be impacted by Racenet. But this was an entirely different server closure. This one was EA server closure, and was going to go down in October 7th. So we started this game. When did we even start it? Let me check. Yeah, I started it in 2021. I played a little bit. I already had a couple of achievements. But then we picked it up again in July 23. So, like, we had a lot of time to do this. And I just start hammering this game, get the entire completion of Need for Speed Rivals, all of that stuff done, and like that was not too big of an issue. It was a nice playthrough of this Need for Speed Rivals game. But that one already closed in October, but it was the start of our racing month, I would say, because it was like a month ago. Then we had like, it was around, we finished Need for Speed Rivals. What was the last day that we did this? That was September 26. September 26. All right, around September 26, I was like, all right, what can we do more? Then I read like, all right, we have until November 8th to do race titles. And I was like, all right, let's go for it. Let's pick up a race title and just do one at a time. And then I figured out a lot of these race titles. Here it is, the first one we focused on, Dirt 3. A lot of these race titles, they have achievements and trophies in there where you have to start playing like 3 weeks before. Even like 3 weeks before, if you didn't start the game yet, you already logged out. I'll get to that shortly. We picked up Dirt 3 first. Dirt 3, what was the experience that I already had? Did I already play this game at some point? Let me check. No, we picked up Dirt for the first time in October, 2nd of October. I think you could consider that, like, that is absolutely the start of our racing month. We picked up Dirt 3, and we focused on doing all of the multiplayer stuff, besides doing some of the career mode as well, because I like to showcase the game in a nice way. Whenever I go live, the first part of the stream is always the showcase of the game, and then, like, most often I'll place the boosting part, or the boring part will be at the ending of the stream. All right, I try to do the nice things first. So that's exactly what we did. We came live with Dirt 3, starting tackling the career mode, which is an interesting one. It's like 50-50, some hard events and some really easy events. And we did all of the online stuff. Look at all of the online stuff, which I doubt that all of this will be affected by Racenet in this Dirt 3 game. But we did all of it, just to be sure, in this one. And it was quite a lot of online stuff. You look at this, it's all online, low percentages. DLC as well. You have one Xbox Live race in Monte Carlo. 0.53% of the people did this in Shibuya. Nobody did this, but we're in that percentage right as of now. King of the Road, you won an Xbox Live race in hardcore mode. All of it. We did all of it. And on top of that, the worst one for sure was the Superstar achievement, I would say. You gotta get level 35 in online ranked. And that might sound scary to do, but it's just boring. It's just stupid. You gotta do like empty servers, nobody's playing it, so you gotta boost it. It was hours of boosting, hours of just crashing into a wall, and we still streamed pretty much all of it. So, man, that was getting ranked 35. We finished the last online achievement on October 24. So that was Dirt 3. Dirt 3 is officially safe now, and we're gonna finish the game still, but we can do it at our own pace. Like I'll play this Dirt 3 game first, maybe. Who knows? I see how much time-sensitive stuff we'll have. But I can play this on a Tuesday and a Thursday every single week until this one is done, and then we move on to the next one and to the next one. And just like that, we complete everything. Don't mind this Need for Speed Hot Pursuit game. That one's completed a long time ago before I even started the stream. Very, very OG Need for Speed game though. Quite nice completion. Then we went into Dirt 4. Dirt 4 was even more complicated than Dirt 3. A lot more complicated, that one. And you can already see it in the percentages. Some of them were really stupid to do. So you have the daily events, which you have to do. The daily events, these are gonna go away for sure. Like, nobody is gonna get this after November 8th. You have daily events which rotate every single day. Like this one, you could do potentially every day. But then they have the Delta Daily, which is like 50-50 or even less. It's like 30% chance you'll get a Delta Daily event, and then you gotta finish top tier. You actually have to compete against other people to get this. This is not a freebie at all. We did everything on the online aspect. This one deserves some special explanation though. We did the up and sweaty achievements. Very low percentages. Look at that, 0.06% of the people did this, and our channel did so. I'm so proud, guys. Now, this was just bad. You just had to get a bunch of people together, which wanted to do this. You needed like at least 4 people to be able to play Pro Tour. They had to play 25 events. So the hard part here was just finding 4 people that wanted to do this. And we found some people. We went into this, and to make things worse, there was a massive server outage on Xbox server side. We did 25 of these races and the promotion achievement, but we did not get rewarded for this. So I waited a couple of days and I didn't get the achievement, and then I was like, okay, we got to do it again. So I did another, and both of these sessions are on stream as well. So it's like 2 of these boring sessions where we just have to do the same thing, but yeah, we got it done. So we did a total of 50 events instead of 25. So these 2, Pro Tour, just nobody playing it, like ever. Nobody played this ever, because that is why the percentage is that low. Like, even when the game just released, I highly doubt that anyone played this at any point in time. And after November 8th, you cannot get this anymore. So that's nice. Same goes for this Flavor of the Week. You have to complete back-to-back weekly community events. And for this one, that means you have to start it 2 weeks before the server closure. Even 3 weeks. What am I saying? So you play in week 1, then you come back next week, you play another weekly event, and then you have to come back next week on at least Monday to get the reward, to get the achievement. Luckily, we spotted out this one pretty soon, and we were not. That's why I say sometimes I need to do my homework and check, like, how do we complete this game? What are the requirements? Luckily, I spot out, like, oh, there's a Flavor of the Week achievement. We gotta be fast with this one. So we started this one early. We even had a week to spare, and we managed to get it. This is like this is not extremely difficult in any way, right? It's just you have to do it and not forget about it, like 2-3 weeks, and then get it. So got that one, Flavor of the Week, and that one is single player. You could still do that in single player. And then the last one, Dirty Dozen. This one was also really scary to get. Complete 12 stages of a monthly event in community events. Well, why was it scary? You can also see the date. The unlock was the 1st of November. The thing was, we only had 1 shot for this, because we were playing in October. There's this monthly event of October, and yeah, we had to finish it in October, not trying to get any disconnects or crash our vehicle. Overall, actually getting through the event was not too hard, I would say, but it's also scary. Like, you might get a glitch or something, or the achievement might not pop. We just had 1 shot, and luckily it unlocked for us. So that means Dirt 4 is entirely safe as well. I know it's an extensive explanation, but then you can it's just the recap of our race month, because I felt like this entire month has been a little bit chaotic. People dropping into the channel. I was busy with this game and then onto this game, and it's like, this guy's jumping all over the place, but that is the main reason. So Dirt 4 is safe now, no more Racenet achievements or any multiplayer at all, and we can just tackle the single player whenever we like. On to the next one. What did we do first? I think we did Dirt Rally first. So first, Dirt Rally. Third race, already the fourth race game, huh? Fourth race game I'm talking about here. We did Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally is an absolute beast to try to complete. That one is so hard to complete. I was pretty lucky with this one when it comes to the completion, because I tried to complete this game already back in 2022. Why did I do this? Because back in 2022 there was already a rumor that the servers were supposed to go down. So I already tried to go for the completion back in 2022. And I think the servers were supposed to go down, plus the game was leaving Game Pass. So I tried to go for it there. I already did a lot of annoying stuff. Dirt Rally is really, really hard to complete. So here again, complete a weekly event. It's a little bit like the same, but what's so hard about it? Well, you got the online events. So you have to finish top tier in an online event. Dirt Rally, by the way, is a lot more of a simulator game than the Dirt 3 and Dirt 4. Like, it's really that simulator feeling to it. That daily online event, getting top tier in that one is not too bad because it's every single day. But then you go into these ones. These ones are worse. A whole lot of cheddar. Win a maximum return on your stake in a wager event, in online events. The main reason why this one, and for example this one as well, hill climb, gotta finish top tier in a hill climb. The main reason why these online events are so hard to do is because they rotate every single day. So on a monthly basis, I would say there's only maybe 1 or 2 times when the wager event rolls in. So you have to be absolutely on top of this every single day. Check in, like, what event did they roll today? What event did they roll today? You have to check every single day, and then when the day is there, yeah, you usually, if you do this last minute like I do, you usually have like 1 or 2 shots to do this. And honestly, these events are a lot harder than in the other Dirt games because they're so rare. There's a lot more people trying to play sweaty and really trying to get a good score. So this is no freebie whatsoever. It's really hard to get. I think this one is the worst one, the wager event, because for that one to even enter, you need a lot of credits. I think you need to like buy your vehicle in that one, and then you also have to spend money on the actual wager. It's like you bet and you have to place your bet and then do the maximum wager. So you have to have a lot of money. So that means that to even enter this event, you gotta be like a serious player. So there's a lot of more of these events. So it's like all of these daily events, it's a little bit like the same for this one. The owner club daily event, yeah, you gotta buy that specific vehicle to enter. This is why all of these percentages are so low. Then we completed a season in the leagues. Season in the leagues is just, you gotta go to racenet.com or something, gotta go actually to a web browser, create your own league, and then play that specific league. It's more of a hassle than it's really hard to do. It's just, I think nobody really wants to go through that, to go to a web browser, create your own league, try to get into it. By the way, it was pretty glitchy to even do. Like, it was hard to set up that league. And then you have to go into the league in-game and then actually play it. And then, like, there's a lot of steps to this, but it was not really hard to say. And that one's also gonna go down. And then let's see, this is all like, that's not really online. There's won an online custom championship in PvP. It's not really worth noting that. It's just playing some PvP, like, just play one game. Here, Rally Cross online event, same thing, you gotta end top tier. And that was, so I did all of this in 2022. As you can see, all of this 2022. Then this one, the top tier in Rally Cross online event, I got this one last month. But it's not on stream. Why? I actually finished top tier back in 2022, and then the game went off Game Pass and I could not get my reward. So that was so funny. I actually logged into the game for the first time and then boom, this one popped immediately. So I was actually really happy about that. So I immediately got that one out of the way. And then the day after, I went live and I did the dependable achievement on stream. It's actually the same as the monthly event in Dirt 4, but twice, maybe even 3 times as bad. Or like hard. It's really a lot harder, this one. This monthly event consists out of 24 races, and the durability of your vehicle in Dirt Rally is a lot lower. So it's a lot easier for your car to break down. I would even say if you go into this without having proper engineers, you gotta like give your engineers contracts and have good engineers. If you go in without an engineer and you don't know what to repair after every event, your vehicle is just gonna break down. So I streamed this entire monthly event in one day. There was like a 6 or 7 hour stream, 24 events all in a row, with me knowing if my car is gonna break down right now, I'm gonna be permanently locked out of this achievement. So it was really, really stressful, but we got the achievement. And luckily for this one, you don't have to wait until the end of the month to make it pop. So it popped immediately after finishing it. And also, fun fact, I actually completed this achievement, or the requirements of it, back in 2022, 2 times in a row. 2 months in a row I completed it, and the achievement did not unlock. It actually glitched on us 2 times in a row. Then I did more research on this, because we grew 3 years older, so we're also a bit wiser these days, huh? Now, I did some proper research, and I found out that if you have a career tab open in Dirt Rally, or in any dirt game really, if you have a career tab open, then there's a big chance that your online achievements are going to get glitched. This is the main reason why I also did the same thing in Dirt 4. In Dirt 4, I did not touch the career mode. Like, if you see my streams in Dirt 4, it's all just going in, playing online, not touching my career mode at all. That made the streams a little bit more complicated. It was hard to like make it a nice stream and showcase something. I was just like, guys, I'm not gonna touch the career mode. Like, we have no time, or cannot make any mistake here. Otherwise, we're gonna be permanently locked out of these completions. All right, that's already like 4 games that we covered. Like, they got big stories to it. There's only 3 more. This is like, I didn't even like, at this point when we finished the Dirt Rally and finished Dirt 4, I never expected for us to get this far. Starting this racing month, I thought like, maybe I can tackle 2, 3 of these games. There's no way we can do all of them. Next up was Dirt Showdown. The main reason was Dirt Showdown was really hard. It's the last Dirt game, by the way. Dirt Showdown was last on my list simply because it's hard. It's pretty much impossible to go in online in this game if you don't have a VIP pass. You have to have a VIP pass. By the way, it's the same deal with Dirt 3. In Dirt 3, if you don't have the VIP pass, you cannot play online. There's only one solution for Dirt 3, which is like, I cannot find this game anymore. Like, it's all down somewhere. Just visual. Here it is. Dirt. Oh, I lost all of my achievements. Great. No, I didn't lose all of them. It's just a glitch. A visual glitch. Imagine, boom, zero gamers. You see, it was a visual glitch. So if you want to play Dirt 3 online, you had to buy the VIP pass on the Xbox 360 store, or I think it's going to be the same for PlayStation, right? Like the old PlayStation, like that stuff, they just removed that. Like, there's no way you can still get it on PlayStation 3 as well. Like, there's no way of getting the VIP pass anymore. Such a stupid system anyway. Having to buy a VIP pass to access online, like, worst period. The games were great back then, but that system was just terrible. Absolute nightmare. Luckily for Dirt 3, if you buy the physical copy of the complete edition, you can still go online. Like, I have the physical copy of that complete edition, and that's the main reason why I could still play online. That is not the same for Dirt Showdown though. For Dirt Showdown, you really had to have that digital online VIP pass. There is no physical copy with the VIP pass in there. You might find a code, but the codes don't work anymore. So, luckily, I found a way to still get access of the VIP pass, and then I was in a position like, all right, let's still try to go for it. Let's still try to go for this Dirt Showdown game. But I can only focus on the online stuff. So we did not touch the single player yet. All of that is still locked. What did this completion look like? Well, the online stuff in Dirt Showdown is not too bad. It was not too bad. A lot of people, like, I think the grind stopped maybe right now, or it depends. Like, you could still check online, of course. But if you went if you did the same thing as me on the 3rd of November, or maybe like the last week, you went online and you go to single play, you go online and then you go into single playlist and then into party mode. There was always like 8 people or around 5 to 8 people literally rubber banding and just getting the ranked grind done. It's really easy. All you had to do is just go online, rubber band your controller, and your car starts to spin around, and then boom, just keep your console on like this for 2. It was a long grind though, long grind. This is like crazy to do by legitimately playing. So we did this for like, I would say 3 days. I left my console on for 3 days. This is like the only thing we didn't stream, by the way. For 3 days, I left my console on, and it just went all the way up from level 10 all the way to, where's the last one? The last one is here, this one. Showdown Superstar reached fanbase level 30. It literally took like 3 days of constant turning on this game. Yeah, like you look at the date, it's 3 days. November 3rd, we got the level 10, and then the last day was 6th of November. And then there's still a bunch of other stuff that we had to do, but that was really easy to do. That really, I just had a boost session with one other guy, and we just invited each other for the match and just did all of this stuff, like win one skirmish event, dropped the flag a couple of times. That was like, took a half an hour, and we did all of the rest. And there was only one thing, like, honestly, I think when it comes to Dirt Showdown, not everything will go offline. So you might be still, if you still need this level 30 achievement, I still think you could be lucky and it might not go down. What does go down with Racenet is the purple ones. So running the show, beat it, and no turning back. These 3 are gonna go down like right now in the next couple of hours. These are gonna go down. So for this one, you had to send a challenge to a friend. You took on and beat a friend's challenge. You can send each other friends challenges, and you dominated a friend in challenge mode. This one was the hardest to do, but it's not that hard. Your friend has to literally send you 10 challenges. You beat all 10 of them, and then you so to speak dominated your friend, and you get this achievement. So yeah, we've done all of these. And that was Dirt Showdown. So now Dirt Showdown, all of the online stuff is done. There's no more, all of this locked stuff is, there's no more online anything really. So now we can like just pick this up whenever you like and then play it. So that was Dirt. This was like 4 Dirt games we covered. All 4 Dirt games are safe. And then I still had time left, and I was like, are we seriously gonna pull this off? Are we seriously also gonna go for GRID? The GRID franchise? Like, I didn't even think about it coming this far. I was like, there's no way we can still do GRID. Besides, GRID is really annoying to complete because it has DLC, which I do not have the DLC. So I was like, is this gonna be worth it? Like, I'm gonna have a half completion on this. Like, I cannot get my hands on the DLC anymore. There's no way to get it. They removed it from the store. Then I did some more research though, and I found out that, hey, only Racenet is gonna go down. Maybe the DLC will still be there, and then maybe in the future I can get my hands on the DLC. So mainly, if you want to access content which is not accessible in the store anymore, yeah, like that is not really like I maybe should not say that on stream, you know, but the main way people do it is by like getting someone else's account, and then you put it to home console, right? Everybody does that. Like everybody does it on PlayStation. You can do that on Xbox. You can do that. You just have the other account and then put it on home console, and then you can access all of their content. You can just play it yourself. So it's like, it's a little bit of like gray area, you know, but like obviously, like I think when it comes to loaning an account or something, like if you loan your own account to someone else, that's dangerous. Like, I'm never doing that. I would never do that. But like, if I can use someone else's content or whatever, like for me, it's pretty, it's okay to do, right? So, but if you lend someone else your account, like that's entirely different. So, talking about the franchise, right? It makes sense to start doing GRID Autosport first. I feel like. I'm not sure if that was not the first. Like, I'm not sure what the order is of the release order of the GRID games. You would say GRID Autosport first and then GRID 2, but there's also another GRID game which is called Race Driver GRID. I think that was the earliest installment. Then it is GRID 2, and then it is GRID Autosport, I believe. So it's not that GRID Autosport is actually GRID 1. So we started off with GRID 2, and I did the research and I was like, hey man, we can still get this full completion. Like, I don't know how to get the DLC yet. Have no clue. We'll see that in the future. We'll see about that. But right now, Racenet, all the Racenet stuff is attainable. So I was like, okay, let's go for it. Let's go for this GRID. I know the franchise. I know they're a very popular franchise. And I'm like, this deserves to be on the channel as well. So let's try to save it with no time to spare. Because look at the date. It was already November, the 4th of November when we started this. I knew it was a lot of risk going into it, only having 4 days. And I was like, man, if we are really serious about this, we should just go for it and see how far we can get. I was already taking the risk with, okay, maybe it's going to be half completion, whatever. But yeah, I feel like we just have to try our best and then see what we can make of it. So this GRID 2 game. How was that as a completion? We didn't complete the full game. We're just covering the online stuff, right? So we did 1 for the team. You've completed individual global challenge. This one was really easy. So in GRID 2, you get that global challenge tab. Like, honestly, we could check it. We could check these. I would say we could check these 2 games. Should we check these 2 games? Oh no. Alright, so I cannot start this GRID 2 game, apparently. That's okay. So I can still show it in GRID Autosport so that it makes sense. Because GRID 2... I have to put in the disc, you know. To put in the disc. Right now GRID Autosport is inside, so... I'll show it in GRID Autosport at least. And then just check if the Racenet is still online. I am highly doubting. But it was online at the beginning of the stream, so there's a chance that it's still online. But like, don't wait longer. Don't wait any longer. When it comes to like, if let's say you are in the same position, or you also want to complete games, right? And you have GRID Autosport. You could still do this. You could still do this. If you want to make sure GRID Autosport is safe, all you gotta do is go to online. Now it's checking Racenet, communicating with Racenet, and it's still on. Then all of this is gonna stay even though Racenet is gonna go down. That's what everybody is saying, right? I'm just really relying on the wisdom of the crowd here. Everybody is basically saying like this is gonna stay even though Racenet is down. And I found out myself as well, because when I tried to go for this, Racenet was down and I could still get into this menu, but I could not get into this menu, Racenet Challenge. That is the one that has 1 achievement in there, and you gotta complete this one now. If it's still possible to access the Racenet though. And it is, I think it is, communicating with Racenet. It is still possible, guys. It is still possible. This is gonna go away today. So just if, like, this might reach 1 person that still wants to do this. And all you have to do is get the platinum medal in 1 of these events. Not even all of it. You just need 1 event where you have to do this. 1. I tried to do this in this event first, the very last one, party mode. But it was really hard to do. It was really hard to do. I could not do it. So then I switched event and I went for this one, the first one. In this one, it was... I'm not gonna say it's easy. You will need a few attempts, but very, very doable. So you gotta beat the score 50 seconds and 0.959. I did 50 seconds 0.840. But before that, I also did 150 seconds 0.669 or something. So I was also on the wrong end of this. And that's all you gotta do. You gotta get that platinum medal, and then you can still take your time and finish the entire game. So for this one, for people that still have this game in the collection, I would say just go for it. Just go for it. Get that platinum medal and you're safe. You're safe and you can still finish this in the next year, maybe, or maybe... I think they made an announcement though that they were going to maybe close the servers or something in next year, March 2026. Next year. So you'll still have months to do. But also, there's also a lot of people that say that this is peer-to-peer connection, so it's never gonna go down. You know? So like let's cover these two grid games. So we were just going into GRID Autosport. And then, so Grid 2, what did we need to do for Grid 2? Like I said, this one for the team. You gotta complete a global challenge goal and ultimately help the community. Don't look at that last thing, like help the community, doesn't make any sense to me. Just, you had to complete the individual global challenge. Really easy to do. Just play one global challenge and boom, you get it. Was there anything else that was standing out here? Definitely. This was a special journey, guys. It was just a couple of days to do this, but it was a special journey to say the least. Like, we got tested. Here comes the part of the story which makes it what made it so interesting this last couple of days, and why I did not stream every tiny bit of this. Here's where it comes in. Like, you see this name, All Night Long. I feel like the last achievement that I should have gotten was this one. The name is wrong. The All Night Long achievement should have been this one. Well, I'll come to that soon. So the All Night Long achievement, the actual achievement, what did you need to do for it? Just complete an online endurance race. These type of achievements are easy. Just go into a match with someone else and then just choose custom match, choose online endurance, and you can still do this. I feel like this is also not going to get affected by Racenet anyway. I still just did it because it was so short. Win an online playlist event, you're going to be safe. I still got this one as well in the process. Want to race in an upgraded car? I'm not sure. I don't think this is going to go away. You took part in an online playlist and stuck around for at least 5 races. Yeah, we did the same thing. So it's like you just play the online playlist and just race for 5 times in a row. You just gotta have another guy in there that's also going to do the same thing, because you cannot play yourself. Now, like, that was all pretty straightforward. Here is an annoying one. I'm not sure if this one is going to stay though, because having rivals in this game may rely on Racenet. So you got to be very careful with this one. What do you have to do for this one? So that's like pretty hard to comprehend, but I'll try my best to explain it. So, like, in Grid 2, you get rivals. If you start the game fresh, by the way, don't play all. This is a strange situation. It's a strange situation. I don't think it's gonna apply right now, because Racenet is gonna go down tomorrow, so it's not gonna apply anymore, this info. But like, the main thing is, if you start Grid 2, the first time you start Grid 2, you don't have any rivals in your leaderboard. I believe what triggers for the game to give you rivals is if you start playing online. If you start playing online playlist, compete against others, then boom, you get rivals. So my leaderboard was empty, and the last achievement, the global domination, in that one you have to win in your rivals leaderboard for that given week. And this is a lot harder than it seems. So if your leaderboard is empty and you still somehow, like, miraculously, Racenet is gonna stay there for another week, you just play the global weekly challenge, register one time, I believe, and then just wait a week, and then when it resets, go grab your achievement, because you're going to be the only one that's in the leaderboard, and all you have to do is being first in the leaderboard. I did a lot of research, but I didn't even find anyone talking about it like that. There was nobody online explaining that, how that goes. Nobody. So I actually went online and got all of the other achievements, and boom, I got 2 rivals in my leaderboard. This was what the stream of yesterday was all about. So you can go back in YouTube, and it was all about competing against my rival, which was a real person. And he was also an achievement hunter trying to go for it. And we were both in the same leaderboard, going head to head, and only one of us could get the achievement. It was a really interesting stream, to say the least. And I also met him in that specific stream in one of the playlists, and he was my rival and I beat him. So that was what I was talking about keep your friends close achievement. So you get 2 random rivals assigned, and if you beat one of them on the same track, then you get this achievement. But like, you gotta get lucky to even meet him online and play at the same time, and then let alone meet him in the same playlist. So you get some control over this yourself. So you can go to the Racenet website. There you can manually assign a rival, one of your friends or something, into your leaderboard. It's gonna make things sometimes complicated, because if your friend also wants the weekly global domination, then yeah, you're gonna compete each other for it. So this is why this game was so complicated to wrap my head around. Like, of course, once you know how everything works, it's easy, but if you get into it first with a lot of time pressure, it's like, what the hell, what should I do first? Should I focus on this achievement, and how is this gonna affect this achievement? Like, is there any time left for this one? Really, really hard, and this costs a lot of mental energy. So we beat our friend. Moving up, we reached level 10 online as well. This was also a part that I did not stream. How did we reach level 10? By doing something really boring, boosting. I basically invited one guy and we traded wins for 4 hours straight. And it was like in the middle of the night. We already had done a 4-hour stream. I could have still streamed it, still showed it, and every bit of the journey, but it's like I was so exhausted about all of this, and like there would be no value into that. Like I would just be sitting here drooling over my controller. I don't want to be a streamer that is drooling over his controller and like not being there like at all. Like maybe sometimes that situation happens. But like literally yesterday was like, just let's get it over with. Let's get it over. It was like already 2 days ago. So I grinded this out. 4 hours straight of trading wins. Boom, we got the achievement. Then you have upgraded the car, bumped it into the upgraded class. I'm not sure if this is going to be affected by Racenet. I don't think so, but who knows. You still have to do this one online though. This is an online achievement. Upgrading cars in that game is, I think it's like only online. So yeah, you gotta upgrade it, spend a lot of cash on it, and boom, it goes up a tier. And then the last one, this was the biggest one. This was so interesting to get. This gave us an interesting situation. That's why I love achievements and trophies, guys. It puts you into strange situations which you've never seen before, and we're streaming it, so it's always nice to see. So that was this achievement, Global Domination, was the very last one that we still needed in Grid 2, the very last one. And what did we need to do for this one? Well, goal was pretty simple. Be number 1 in that leaderboard by the end of the week. Or by the end of the week, no, the leaderboard resets. It reset yesterday at 11 a.m. CAT in the morning. Like a pretty random time, like on a Friday. And yo, Thor, welcome on the YouTube, bro. How you doing? How you doing, Thor? I knew I missed someone. I'm recapping our race month journey. It's been one heck of a month. I feel like I'm doing the most extensive explanation I can do for anybody who wants to have any detail on how the whole thought process was, how we tackled certain things, my doubts, my insecurities. I put it all out there for you guys. No. You came in at the right time though, because I felt like, Thor, you already know most of the journey, and now comes the bit that was like off stream a little bit yesterday. Like this, now we come to the last 2 days. This is November 7th, is the achievement that was yesterday. Here comes the last bit of what happened yesterday, because I remember yesterday's stream. Just came home from partying. Nice, bro. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed your party. What was it like? Bro, haven't you seen my surprise to you? I had a surprise for you, bro. In the grid stream. Did you see my, how you call it, decal? My decal, my livery? Or I'm butchering these words, man. Haven't you seen my vehicle sponsor? Just tell me if you've seen it. I'm gonna do this explanation on what happened yesterday for the global domination. So I was to speed. This is grid focus. Back to focus. Grid 2, last achievement online that we still needed. Global domination. Why was it so challenging, and why did we spend yesterday's entire stream on this specific achievement? Well, as I said earlier, Grid assigns 2 random rivals to you. And one of them was just a complete casual. You could check their profiles, right? I checked the profile on stream and I was like, this guy is a random, like he's just a casual. You could just tell he had like 5,000 gamer score, just a couple of games. Like, there's no way this is like a psychopath like me trying to go for this achievement, like his life depends on it. So with that one, I already knew like that one is not going to be an issue. The other guy though, I checked his profile. He had more gamer score than me, which doesn't say a thing because a lot of people boost their gamer scores with easy baby game, but that's another topic. He had more gamer score than me though, and I checked his profile and like literally, like my jaw, how I say this? My jaw dropped seeing his profile. This guy played literally every race game in the existence of race titles. I showed his profile. We scrolled through his entire profile. I'm not joking if there was at least 100 race titles in there. Like, I don't think he missed a race title. Every race title was there. He played it. And to make matters worse, I could tell by his profile this guy was going for the achievement as well. Because he was doing the exact same thing as me, going for all the online stuff. That made my alarm bells goes off. My alarm bells, they were going off. Fucking hell, man. You know what the fuck I want to say. That made my alarm bells go off. Because I knew exactly this guy is going to be an issue. He wants the achievement as well. So there started the mental warfare, and there started our journey of yesterday of trying to beat this guy and being crazy serious about it, because I don't want to have a game like Grid 2 being there and not fully completed, like 95% completed. It just looks bad. Alright, so the plan was simple. I started my stream yesterday and we started to do all of the events one by one, setting crazy times there, and try to demotivate him. When he logs on to it and he sees these crazy times, he doesn't even want to bother attempting it. That's exactly what we did for those 4 hours on stream. You can still see we set crazy, like really good times. Obviously, if there was a pro opponent, he would beat me, of course, in these, because like if you play if you play the Grid 2 game every day, you're gonna beat someone that is like installed the game and just played it for 2 days. Like, if that's not the case, then what kind of a pro are you? So we did that for four hours straight. We have set really good timings, and then it was all about waiting, monitoring my opponent. And as a matter of fact, he even tried to message me on stream. He messaged me a couple of times on stream saying hi. I responded back saying hi. Then he invited me to the party, and then I did not take up the offer. Like, I was not going into that party because I know how things are going then. Like, he wanted to try to talk me out of this, or he wants to like try to find an agreement on me giving the achievement to him. I did not go into the party. And on top of that, he messaged me again later asking if I had the DLC. So I did not respond to that anymore. I can even show you guys, like I'll show you the message. So like you can see that I not responded anymore. You see, this is the messages. So he's saying, hey, I said, yo, and then hey, do you own, that was later. So a lot later, he's still playing Grid, by the way. He said, later he says, hey, do you own the Botverse DLC in Grid 2? And then he asked me, get me a Chifo, and I just went radio silence. So I think he wanted to offer, like, I don't know why he asks this, but I think he wanted to offer me the DLC in return for the achievement. He'll be like, hey, you give me this achievement, I share my DLC to you or something. But the DLC we can focus on later. It doesn't matter for now. All that matters now is this one, this weekly one. This is the last chance that we ever got to it. So I did not respond anymore. I just set crazy times and tried to beat this guy. And then then the night started. All we had to do is wait 11 hours for it to win. I monitored the situation and I saw he tried to beat my scores, guys. Middle of the night, this guy went online. He tried to go for it. I swear to God. So I saw him beat one of my times, then two. And you know what I did in the middle of the night? Like, I waited. I was not streaming. I beat his score again. And then I beat his score again. And then he quit. And I think he went to sleep around 5 o'clock in the midnight. So it was quite a night of just me sitting waiting, and whenever he tried to attempt one of my events, I just immediately jumped on top of it and made the score better. So that's how we demotivated him, and he went to sleep. But it took a lot of time and effort. Were we done then yet? No. No. This was a nightmare of a night, guys. What happened next was my Racenet was down. So Racenet was down and I still did not have the achievement. And I started to panic. It went down for 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, then even longer. It was 1 hour of Racenet being permanently down, then 2 hours. I kept trying and trying to log in. I resetted my, I restarted my console. I believe a grand total of 4 hours where I could not enter Racenet. And then I tried to find another solution. What the hell should I do next? Then I tried to use VPN on my console, which is totally, like, there's no issue. A lot of people do that. VPN on my console. So I have a different IP address from another country. And after my second try, boom, with a USA VPN, boom, I managed to get into Racenet. So I think they had a massive server outage on Racenet Europe. That's what I believe. I was talking to other people of in the USA, and they were saying, no, my Racenet is fine, my Racenet is fine. So I knew for a fact, like, oh, European Racenet is down right now. Maybe permanently, maybe they're testing something to make it go down all at the same time. I don't have no clue how that goes. So I went on to the American VPN. I was logged into Racenet, and I just stayed awake until like 2 hours before the reset, and I was so tired. And then I just had my little alarm clock, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna sleep like 1.5 hours, and then I'm gonna wake up, and then boom, I fell asleep. And I woke up a little late though. I woke up like half an hour too late. And then I immediately jumped on. I was still logged into Racenet. I even recorded that moment of... I recorded the moment when the achievement popped. I'm not sure if I'm going to make video content out of it, but I recorded that moment at least. I cannot really show you right now. But yeah. Boom, we got the achievement, Global Domination. And that made it that Racenet cannot hurt us anymore. Grid 2 is now also safe. So... there, that was last night this morning. Are we done? Were we done yet? No, there was like one more obstacle, one more race title that was gonna be affected by Racenet, and which we did not play yet. And you guessed it right, it was GRID Autosport. Well, GRID Autosport, I was not even expecting to play this game. I kid you not, I said this now 2 times in a row already, I know. I thought I would have done at least 3 dirt games, maybe a 4th game, but never ever I expected to be able to start the 7th racing game and maybe be able to get the last stuff of Racenet. This GRID Autosport game, the journey into getting this one done, it was quite a fast completion though, because there's only one achievement that is going to be affected by Racenet. Like, honestly, this entire story, if they somehow pull the plug entirely, this entire story loses a lot of value, and yeah, we're gonna be screwed a little bit with some of the games. Not with the dirt ones. The dirt ones are all safe, but with GRID, we're gonna be screwed a little bit. So let's say, worst case scenario, they plug out the entire network, not only Racenet, but the entire thing. Then dirt is still safe, and GRID 2 is safe, but only not the DLC. So we can still complete the base game, which is 1,000 games, but only not the DLC. And GRID Autosport is just completely screwed. Completely screwed. Okay? So dirt is, all the 4 dirt games are safe, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen like that. I think you can still play online. So when did the journey start on GRID Autosport? It started actually last Friday. Last Friday, I still had to order a copy of this GRID Autosport game. And in my country where I live, Belgium, it was impossible to get this freaking game. I have no clue what people in Belgium are doing, but they're not gaming, or they're playing Fortnite. That's the only thing they do, I think. My god, guys, I've been scouring the internet. You cannot imagine the websites I've tried to find this. I could not find a single person in both the Netherlands and Belgium that had this game for sale. The few advertisements I found were already sold. nobody on this freaking 2 countries have GRID Autosport. Why is that? I have no clue. I have no clue. So it was really hard for me to find this game. Finally, I found the game on a website and I ordered it, but I knew, man, like it's gonna be from Germany or something. Like this game is stored in Germany. I ordered it Friday. I was like, it's gonna be so tight. It's gonna be so close to the deadline. But let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I ordered the game. By the way, I ordered also Destiny on the 360 version of Destiny. Little sneak preview to the future, what we're still gonna do. Ordered that one as well, because that was like a very cheap one and still needed it. And yeah, we ordered the game. And like yesterday, like 2 days ago, no, like let's say the 6th of November, I was looking in my mailbox, no GRID Autosport. Every single day looking into my mailbox. There was also no tracking code on this package. Every single day I was checking my mailbox. Is this freaking game gonna be in time or not? Because it would be awesome if we could still get this game. Checking my mailbox every single day. Did not arrive. I've already given up hope and was like, we're not gonna get this GRID Autosport game, sadly. It looks awesome, but it's gonna be too late. And then after we got the GRID 2 global challenge done, after that one, it was like 11 in the morning. I went downstairs, checked my mailbox, and holy sweet Jesus, GRID Autosport and Destiny had both arrived. Both physical copies had arrived on the exact day that we needed it. So you know what I was doing next, right? I immediately run upstairs, put in the disc, and I was like, let's get this last Racenet achievement before server closure. And what was that about? Because that's what I'm saying. I am taking a guess here that the rest of the online stuff will stay. Luckily, GRID Autosport only has one achievement, which I just already was talking about. It only has one achievement that is tied to Racenet, which is the Badge of Honor. This is why it's so high up here. You joined the elite by earning a platinum medal in Racenet challenge. That's the first thing I did. I put in my disc and boom, we immediately went into that menu with the Racenet online challenge. And man, I could not log in again. I was trying to log in Racenet. No, it failed. I changed my VPN once again. I turned off my VPN. And for some reason, back in my own IP address, my Europe IP address, I could log into Racenet and attempt this. And this is what the last achievement was like. So we went into there, we earned ourselves the Badge of Honor, and that was it. So like, I'll show you that was network error. Is it closed already? Is Racenet finally closed? Why I say finally? It's like I'm excited for it being closed. I'm sorry guys, it's just I'm happy that we made it. After all that effort, we surely do deserve that. And it is just like, it's the biggest gift you could give me, getting all of that stuff done just before the finish line. All right, you can still go in, guys. You can still go in. So we're in this menu. This screen will be permanently gone after tomorrow. This is the last time. If you want to see some gaming history, use your eyes and check it, because this is the last time. This is gonna go away. This is gonna go away. You can never see this again. Let's do some promotion here. No, so yeah, we just went into the Racenet challenge, and then boom. Like I did the explanation a little bit earlier. So first I tried to do this one, it failed. I tried to do this one, and boom, we got the platinum medal. Got that platinum medal, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was the very last chapter, the very last part of our Racenet event. Our Racenet event, what I'm saying, our racing month. That's how our racing month has ended. I would say it's 7, is it 7 or 8 race titles? And I think we we saved them all. We saved them all. I keep saying saving them just by being able to showcase them fully on YouTube. That is, I just want to showcase the games fully on YouTube, beginning till end. I make a nice playlist out of it, and whenever somebody in the future wants to see Need for Speed Rivals going from achievement number achievement number 1 all the way up till 25, you have an entire playlist. Enjoy. That's the goal of the channel. That's the goal of the channel. So Need for Speed Rivals 1, Dirt 3, 2, that's Dirt 4, it's Dirt 1, Dirt Showdown 4 racing titles, Rally 5, Grid 6, GRID Autosport 7. We did a grand total of 7 race games in 1 month, and I think we're completely safe with all of them. It depends, Joe. If they plug out the entire network, it's going to be 5 race games entirely safe, and 5 race games and 1 base game fully completed, and GRID Autosport screwed. If it's just going to be Racenet, like they're saying, then all 7 games done. I never do this big of an explanation, but it was just worth it. This was race month for us. We did so much stuff, and that was just I felt like this race month has been pretty chaotic for the channel. It has been chaotic for the channel. People were constantly asking, like, Bruce, why the hell are we doing this? Why are you playing this race title? Go back to Wu Chang, go back to Outer Worlds. What are we doing today? And I was always trying to say, like, yeah, but this is gonna go away permanently. We need to have it on the channel. And I hope people can appreciate that we went for it. And yeah. Now we're here, and now we're gonna focus on the next chapter. I want to say, maybe go for the online stuff. Let me go back into the normal screen and no more music, because that's my comment. They only play Fortnite. Yeah, sorry Thor, I had to loan that one from you. So my friend Thor, was chatting with him earlier, and he was saying, or earlier yesterday, and he was saying, yeah, in Belgium only people in Belgium only play Fortnite. Yeah, you know, it's like, that's not like this generalizing, of course, but I have to say, man, when it comes to gaming culture, I feel like in Belgium a lot of people just play what the masses are playing. They don't really play all of the games like we do. Like, I am a guy that just plays all of it. I play all of it, like a very enthusiastic gamer. I test things, I experiment with it. I love to do that. I feel like a lot of people in Belgium just play what their friends are playing. Like, that is the most, like, it's really mainstream. They really, that's why my understanding of, like, when I look in friends in Belgium or ask what they are playing, it's like they really have the mainstream mindset. It's like really mainstream games, mainstream. Of course you have exceptions, but overall it's really mainstream. I think if I compare this to, let's say, the Netherlands, I think in the Netherlands it's different. In the Netherlands it's different. In the Netherlands you have more people just playing whatever. It's really it's sad, or it's kind of sad, because I feel like the Belgian people are missing out. They're missing out on a lot of good stuff. But then then here's where my channel comes in now. I'll just show you, and then you can pick whatever. Let's see. How long did it take to get a message here? Let me, guys. I know this stream has been a little bit strange. So first we started career mode. We played the first season of GRID Autosport. Then I went into the aftermath of our entire racing month. What are we gonna do now? It would make sense maybe to go back to career mode and that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do that today. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna go and check if we can go into multiplayer and just start boosting. It's like so if you're here for the exciting racing stuff, I know normally on YouTube I have the perfect description set up, like today we're gonna do this and this and that. I still think I have the good description though. I was still saying we're gonna start into career mode, maybe a little longer, and then like do explanation, and then after that multiplayer boost. Like, just excuse me that the last week especially has been a little bit chaotic, less organized. No streamings. Like normally I have the streaming schedule ready on YouTube. Last 2 weeks, didn't do it. We're gonna go back onto that going forward next week. So next week you can expect the streaming schedule. It's gonna be a good mix of games again. With the premium streams, like premium days, I try to place on Wednesday sometimes. And then Friday, Saturday. Friday, Saturday is like the best parts of the week. Best games, like absolute showcases with a good story in there, like that kind of stuff. On other days, I'll be here as well, just completing games. But for now, for the remainder of this stream, we're gonna tune down a little bit. We're gonna go back into the vibe and then boost session, I believe. And it depends a little bit on what the multiplayer grind will look like. So I'm gonna message some guy and then see if he's in for it. If he's in to do some boosting online. And I'm just gonna use it this time now to experiment a little. Check, like, you know, I want to be here every single minute. When I touch the controller, I go live. That's the principle, actually. I tried to hold on to that principle the entire time, but yesterday, because I gave you the context, I could not do it entirely. Otherwise, I would have needed to stream 12 hours with me not being there for, like, it would even be bad for the channel at some point. New people dropping in and be like, what the hell, the screen is not moving, what is this? It happens a lot lately, happened a lot. I'm going to try to message a guy here and see if he is up for online boosting. If not, I'm just gonna experiment a little here, check around in the menus to see for the next GRID Autosport stream what this game is like. Maybe even check online if there's some activity, who knows. I think that's what we're gonna do for the remainder of the stream. So if you liked to stay for, yeah, you could jump out. That's what I want to say. I just want to say, just manage the expectations. This is what I do usually. Whenever we start a stream, I show the nice parts, and then near the end of it, it's gonna be maybe like the boosting session, whatever. And I'll still be here to chat or whatever. But just so you know, the career mode showcase that will be, we continue that next time. So how many achievements do we got? We got 8, and I just registered them pretty well. Let me just go over these for today. Splashed, yeah, okay. Accepted your first team offer. Okay, that's where the career starts. You showed them how it's done by winning a race in career. You pleased your sponsors by satisfying all objectives in 1 season. Oh, very nice. Got that one as well. You completed your first season. Impressive, you fulfilled both of your team's targets in 1 season. Yeah, that's okay. You made name for yourself by winning a driver's championship. Yeah, it's just career stuff really that we did today in this one. But man, what a story the race month was. Like, I'm gonna grab a drink, I think, because we've been here for 2 hours straight, and man, giving this story, trying to explain the full story of all of this, what we've been through, was not a piece of cake. But man, now we get full context at least. I'm gonna try and message this guy. Let me see. I think, like, we're gonna do the online boosting in this one and see what it's like. Alright, I messaged this guy. This guy is messaging me. Wait, let me respond to this. Hello, how did you unlock Racenet challenge? Wait, in Autosport? In Grid 2? Or Auto Sport? I think Autosport. I'll help this guy out real quick. It's not something you should do on stream, right? It's a little bit unprofessional. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should. Oh, fuck it, man. Autosport. Just get plat. I recommend first event. Helping a fellow achievement hunter. I got off 30 minutes ago. I'm done for today. I'm just gonna see what happens tomorrow. All right, so this guy's not gonna boost anymore. Sadly. But overall, listen. We're gonna check all of these other things. We've already seen career mode, right? We've already seen the career. Yeah, it's just awards, career progress, that kind of stuff. Let's look into online and all of this, really, what this is about. So maybe we can find an online match. I'll switch the screen. If we get into an intense online match, I'll let you hear the gameplay for sure. My party, it's not going to be anything. Racenet Club is also not going to be a thing. It's not going to be a thing. That's just advertisement. Join racenet.com, blah, blah, blah. What the hell? They gave it an entire button. Just want to check if it's still on, man. It's still there, man. GG Codemasters for not entirely removing it immediately. Alright, here's my vehicles. I got just 2 BMW 1 Series. I'm not a fan of that vehicle, by the way. Alright, let's see online. If there's anyone online. Hey, Belgian flag now. Nice. Alright, custom cup. Wait, if I do custom cup quick match or online playlist. Just a lot of playlists, man. I just want to find someone. I don't want to be alone. There's no one. Literally no one. Just me and my echo. Somebody on grid. I can't get it, he's saying. He says he can't get it. Did you use upgrades? I didn't use any upgrades. I think, is he talking about skill issue or glitch? Did you really just say you don't like the BMW 1 Series? Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. What about it? What about it? No tuning, nothing. I think he has a skill issue, guys. I think it's a skill issue. I'll go back to the other screen. I know this screen is a little bit messy with my profiles in there. On TikTok, I mean. What's the requirement? Why is he asking me all of these questions, guys? What the hell? What do you mean? What's the requirement? Can't you see that for yourself? Alright, because it's funny, I'm just gonna give it to him. Achieve trophies for your 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Completionist info. Just give this for free. That's the car I'm gonna get as a first. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Thor. Are you sure you're gonna get that one? Is it already set in stone, or can you still switch? Can you still switch? So the requirement is platinum 959. I'll give it to this guy. Just give him the full explanation here. 59. Oh my god. 959. No. 50 959. Beat that time. I'm gonna turn off my freaking notifications so I don't get distracted like that. Curious to see, man. See leaderboards here? Racenet servers is not available. Ooh. He is saying no 51 seconds. What is he saying, bro? Capture screenshot? Oh yeah, show him. What 51 no? How do you send a screenshot again? How do you send a screenshot? Let me check. Here, screenshot. Message. Hang on a while I finish uploading. Oh, come on. I can't switch anymore, but when I have it, I will convince you it's a nice car. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. You know what, Thor? You know what it is with the BMW 1 Series? I just see a lot of hairdressers driving it. It's just the people that drive it that made me think bad of it. I saw a lot of hairdressers and... Which is not a bad thing, but as a guy, I don't know, man. These people... A guy being a hairdresser is okay still, but I don't know, man. Like, you just had to see the people for yourself to... Then you know what I mean. Then you know what I mean. God damn it, man. This guy is taking my time. I want to help him, but look, listen, man. Jesus Christ. It's 50 seconds, 959, man. Can I send this screenshot already? It's uploading 99%. Jesus Christ, it's so slow. Ah. Yo, little Keanu on TikTok. My friend. Bro. The mission is accomplished. What can I say? Did you get the... Oh shit, I think I need to turn on the TikTok chat still. On YouTube, so people on YouTube but they have no clue otherwise. Alright, it's on YouTube right now. Yeah, did you get the win against the guy you're asking me? Good. Did you actually know what we were doing? And yes, mission accomplished. I did a special intro on this stream, by the way. You gotta check the intro. I hope the intro worked out. Bro, I'm not gonna bother this. It's taking too long, man. Holy shit. Upload 99% for 5 hours. I'm trying to help this guy. Like, he wants to get the Racenet challenge, and he's asking me these questions. It's like, what are the requirements? It's not 51 seconds. To get this one done, you need 50 seconds, 959. I did it in 50 seconds, 840. So yeah, alright, we're experimenting now a little. Let me see. Do I have game sound on? No, okay, it's perfect. Yeah, we're at the end of the stream. I mean, end of the stream. It depends. If we're just like the start, the main segment of the stream is done. We started and we played one season of career mode in GRID Autosport today. And now I'm just figuring out the menus, what this game has in store. We already checked Xbox Live if there's actually people playing that we could maybe play. But man, we need to revive these games. I hope one day will be a big channel and then people will just join in and be like, yeah, let's play some games of GRID 2 today. Let's play some... I'll revive these games. But now I tried to look for online playlists. There was no people. I tried to... Man... Lil Keanu, I did a full explanation just like 20 minutes ago. This was an explanation of maybe like, it took like 40 minutes for me to explain the entire story. I just explained all of our Racenet from start to finish. The last race month. The race month of our channel. I explained the entire story, all 7 race games, what we did. And yeah, yesterday we managed, just to make it short, we managed to do it. Racenet was closed. I eventually managed to get into the servers and it popped. We got GRID 2, and then I received GRID Autosport today in my mailbox, and then I went in for GRID Autosport. We're currently playing GRID Autosport and also got this one on lock. So all of the racing games are safe. We got a full 100% there. Full 100%. All race games are saved. 7 race games this last month. So I'm really happy. From tomorrow on, we're gonna focus. From tomorrow we go back to the regular schedule. the regular YouTube schedule, regular games, like what everybody was used to. And then we play the race titles like once or twice a week or something. Oh, I'm really happy about that. Let me see if I can find a quick game or anything. I just like open to any games. There's no sessions. Nobody is playing this. Sadly, nobody playing this. No sessions found. So I give it a go. Like I always give it a go. I want to show when I play a game. When you see me start playing a game, I'll try to showcase everything multiplayer. It doesn't matter what is in the game, I'll showcase it. But if there's no people online, I'm not gonna waste time on trying to spam finding games which you're not gonna find one. So party is nothing. So we've seen online and career now. Is there any custom cup? It's gonna be stupid. Oh yeah, like custom cup, you can just choose whatever you like to do. Time attack, event, hard, AI, driver's assistance, all of this. This might come in handy with some of the achievements in the future. Time trial. You can choose discipline, street. Let's say street. A lot of stuff that you can do. Oh, just time trials. Okay, that makes sense. Doesn't need any explanation here. Oh, you can do split screen, like the OG split screen. Good stuff. Options and extras. Like there's nothing here. There's nothing here. This is not interested. Store is also not interesting because that is all down because it's Xbox 360. You're just gonna get a blank screen. I think honestly, guys, we cannot do anything today because the guy that wanted to boost this game, he quit. He did the entire day, and he asked me earlier to join him. He asked me to boost this game earlier, and I was like, that was like in the middle of the day, and I was like, no, I need to take a break. I'm gonna take a break, and then maybe I'll be here later. Well, I just messaged him, and he just quit out, so we cannot boost the online of this stuff now. Like, I could check if there's some session up right now, and I don't think so. Let me see. GRID Autosport. GRID Autosport. This is the worst game of the bunch, though. No, it could be a quality game. Like, it feels like a good game, but it's the worst, most grindy race title out of all the race titles. So that's the main reason why I put this one last. I might want to skip this one, but we didn't have to skip this one. So that's really nice. There's no GRID Autosport sessions currently being up. Nobody is like, you have a website where you can check if there's any sessions, people trying to do this. Nobody is having sessions. There were some sessions earlier this week. People try to go for it. But now, as of now, there's no one. So that's fine. We have more time to do this anyway. We need more time to so like before I go off, at least I can't drive those hairdressers. The hairdressers can't. Yeah, bro. I believe you can drive, man. You have some experience, right, Thor? Racing and stuff. Oh, racing a lot. You have a steering wheel. How much do you think? I got a question for you, Thor. How much do you think a virtual gaming with a steering wheel comes close to the real thing? How close do you think it comes these days? Because you know, when I was playing with the steering wheel, this was before I had my driver's license. Now I have my driver's license for quite a bit, and I have a lot of experience driving real vehicles, different vehicles. And I'm just asking myself, like, how will my real driver skill apply to driving games like this with a steering wheel? In real life, I'm good, man. In real life, I'm good. 7, that's a lot of racing games. Yes, Lil Keanu. And thanks for the first likes, man. Thanks for the first likes on TikTok after 2.5 hours of streaming. Yes. Let's go. The channel is breathing again. Great. Oh wait, this screen is not the nicest one to keep looking at. I mean, like, yeah, then you still have some. I know we've been sitting in the menu now. Like, it's just how the stream goes sometimes. We're not in full entertainment stream. We're also just trying to strategize completion, how we're gonna complete games, what the plan will be for the next days. Because I'm live every day, man. You gotta be, you know, like. I want to say if you know, you know, but I don't feel like a lot of people have been going through a 300 live day streak lately. So it's pretty hard to comprehend sometimes. So like, let's have a little look at GRID Autosport. Yeah, Lil Keanu, so we did all of the 7 race titles. All 7 race titles, all safe, and now we can finish them whenever we like. let's just look a little bit more into this GRID Autosport stream, Autosport game, because after all, this is a GRID Autosport stream, so this deserves a little bit more attention. So GRID Autosport has officially entered, achieved trophies, and now we have to finish it, right? Like, that's the concept. Once we have a game, we try to finish. We try to complete it if it's possible, or try at least to get the max amount of score, achievements, or trophies, or whatever. So today was the day that GRID Autosport entered the channel. We did 1 season. How do we complete this game? How do we complete it? Like, what do we need to do for it? Well, the bad news is this is a very, very sickening grind. This game has an estimated completion time of 150 to 200 hours, which is bad. That is a lot. 200 hours. If I stream like, let's say I do 10-hour streams, man, you're still looking at 20 streams. But I'm not even doing 10-hour streams, so this is bad. This is looking very, very bad for the channel to try to complete this game. Why is this? Why is this taking so long? Well, if I look at the achievements right now, all of these are really easy. All of the single player ones. Complete a touring car championship with the Raven West team. Might be a little. Complete an endurance championship with the Raven West team. These might be take a little longer to complete, these couple. The Raven West ones. Why is that? Would like to know. Yeah, it's just I feel like the Raven West championships, my best guess right now, because you gotta admit, this has been a heavy couple of days for me. I did not fully check into the single player stuff yet, but my intention is saying you gotta play the career mode like twice, and the second time you get into the Raven West team or something, and then you have to re-race the championship. It's like a second playthrough. It's taking a little long to do that career, but I don't think it's the worst. Like, what does deserve to speak about is the online stuff. That stuff is just bad. I'm just gonna not go in through this entirely. I'll just pick out the worst one. What is the absolute worst one? We're just gonna check the worst one. I've stopped counting. That's the worst one. Oh, even the name is bad. I've stopped counting achievement. We're gonna look at that one. That's the worst achievement in this game, which is gonna take ages to complete. I'm not sure how we're gonna showcase this, but we surely are somehow. Or we don't. Like, I'll give you this. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna approach this. That's what we're gonna tell. This one. This is the worst achievement in the game. It's called I've Stopped Counting. Reach a total online level of 250, all disciplines combined. Level, you gotta get online ranking level 250. That's terrible, I think. A really, really long grind. So, what is the strategy here? How are we gonna do this without our channel dying? That is my question, of course. So if I'm gonna be like, yo, where's the achievement? Where did it go? Here. So if I was like, okay guys, for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna go live and do this every single day. Nobody would watch the channel anymore and you would all leave me behind forever. And I would be sitting here. Day 400 of the stream, guys. It is GRID Autosport and we're gonna try to level up. So, like, I have to think from this as a content creator perspective as well. Like, how can we do this in any way, really, without us killing us mentally? There's gonna be 2 options. I'm gonna figure out if I can somehow idle boost this. If this is idle, if this is boostable idle, I'm not gonna stream it. Idle boosting is the only thing I'm not gonna stream. I'll show you how I do it though. I show you at the end of a certain stream or at the beginning. I'll show you exactly how I've set things up. And then I'm like, okay guys, for the next 24 hours, my screen is just gonna look like this. There's nothing else you can expect. Like, you've seen how I set it up, like that is it. I'm gonna do some research if you can idle boost this, because I believe this is a game that you can idle boost. So that means just holding your controller to a certain way and just wait, and it just plays by itself. And then I can do content creation or make videos while I'm doing this. So I hope this is idle boostable. Everything that is not idle, I cannot idle boost, I'm gonna like showcase. I mean, we're still gonna be there and boost it. So that's just how we're gonna tackle grid. I think we're gonna just leave grid for a little later. Maybe focus first on grid 2, because it's shorter completion, or even go to grid race driver grid, play them in release order. We made sure, like, conclusion of the story is we made absolutely sure that all the racing titles are safe now, and we can pick whatever we like, what makes the most sense to do first. Overall, because what you're looking at right now is just, because like, yeah, it's the end of the stream, guys, it's the end of the stream, but what you're looking at right now is just two major franchises, Dirt and Grid, and that's what Race Month was all about, and Need for Speed Rivals, of course. That was what Race Month was all about, and we can complete these franchises by the full 100% still, besides one game, which is Dirt 2. Dirt 2 has 2 unobtainable achievements which you cannot get anymore. Maybe in the future they somehow fix that or have a workaround, so we can get the full completion on these 2 big franchises, all of the games. And that was actually what this was all about. So we made absolutely sure that happened. And now it's on to the next chapter, man. Now it's on to the next chapter. Like, with one hand playing a game with the other hand. Yeah, that's also possible. With one hand boosting and then playing a real game with the other hand. I gotta figure out a game that I can play with only one hand, though. And thanks for liking, bro. 200 hours of... Yeah, it's 200 hours. It's really, really bad. So today we took it easy. I know it's been a lot of explanation and stuff, but that is what sometimes is required, especially when you do a variety stream and you just want people to actually know what the hell is going on, or what we're gonna do, and that I'm not some kind of a lunatic that is just turning on his console every single time and then be like, oh, today I'm in the mood to play this, today I'm in the mood to play this, which is totally fine. If you're gaming yourself, please do so. Don't be like me. But if I'm trying to run a channel and try to strategize the best games to play at the specific time, so I have to think things through. I cannot be like this, oh, today I'm in the mood to play Grand Theft Auto. Let's play some Grand Theft Auto. That's not how I play. How I play is like, what does make the most sense to play right now, to add to the channel, and try to make the YouTube library as big as possible and that kind of stuff. So the race month is officially done. You were at the end of it, and that was the full story. That was our Racenet story from beginning till end. We did some nice like, it is full circle. The story is full circle now. By playing this GRID Autosport game, the story is really full circle, because that was the last game that we have not played on the channel yet from all of the race games that are going to be affected. So I would say just like we close the chapter and we move on to the next thing. And the next thing, well, I gotta figure out, and I'm gonna be I'll surely be here tomorrow. And if you just want to see what the next chapter is about, well, tune in tomorrow. If you didn't subscribe or follow so far, be sure to do so. We're still within the 1000 range, both TikTok and YouTube, so that is 100% an OG to me. So yeah, then you're part of the journey early still. I would say tomorrow, what day is tomorrow? It's gonna be Saturday. Man, even though I still want to chill a little bit, I cannot chill on a Saturday. I have to play something nice. It also has to make a little bit sense, because it's a little bit short term right now. I'll figure it out tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna pick something nice from the lineup, something that we have to play from the lineup. That's what we're gonna focus on the next 2 days. Sunday, it depends a little bit, but tomorrow is gonna be a nice one. Always live around 9 p.m. CAT But yeah, the times can vary a little bit on the channel because that's something we need to try to get down. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the classical structure. Thanks for tuning in today all, and yeah, basically appreciate you all, and see you in the next one. Have a good night.